All right, here we go. Let me open up my 1 billion windows once more.
I'm so
Okay.
sad we're not going to hear the season 10 theme music. It's
Season
stuck in
10
my brain.
theme. Do do do. Is it actually recording? I hope. Okay. Um, could you all say something real quick just to see if it's actually getting your audio?
That's
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. There it is.
Lois.
Oh no.
Ida.
Okay.
Yosh.
The smell of incense from a tree that we would know of as Japanese cedar, and those of Tian Sha would know of as sugi, fills a room lit only by a circle of candles at its center. A man dressed in ornate garb and wearing around his wrists rings of red string kneels before the circle. He reaches out his arms, pauses, then makes a sweeping motion towards the flames. The room goes dark, and outside the governor's manor, there is the sound of screaming, and then there is silence. Ashan Bao, Willowshore's governor, has become a murderer. Miles away in the Specterwood, Columbo awakens. Oh, also, feel free to talk over intros or outros. It's fine.
I think that a period of pure silence is better.
Sure. No, I just realized it
Centering.
was unclear.
Columbo awakens murder.
This is the secret. Is this entire campaign is one Columbo episode.
We haven't had a half hour of the murderer committing the act first.
No.
I guess we did see the murder.
Yeah, no.
Never mind, I take it back.
Where does Columbo POV?
Yeah.
That's the kicker.
Yeah, it is the POV. While the murder happens, Columbo is just in his mind palace, like viewing it. Like, they did it. Now I have to prove it. That's how he knows.
He's a medium. He just doesn't tell people that.
Imagine what a large could do.
It's like the inverse of the show. What's it called? Psych. The one where the yeah. Except he's actually a medium and pretends to be a detective.
Wait, I thought that was Monk.
No.
I don't think Monk does that.
Yeah.
Monk just has the power of Randy Newman.
Unfortunately, I don't have a good like OP length version of the song, so we're gonna be sitting here for 3 minutes every time.
Excellent.
That's fine.
This makes for the ideal viewing experience.
It'd be
they're not going to be able to hear it.
We're just silent listening to the OP, and then the YouTube audience, our massive YouTube audience, we're going to have just has like 3 minutes of us being like,
Time for
the
you all to start
ritual.
practicing your tight 5, but 3.
Columbo, the thing that you notice that is, don't listen to that, that is out of the ordinary. You wake up in a clearing, right? There is something obvious that you notice that is out of the ordinary, and something not obvious that I legally have to tell you that you notice is out of the ordinary. The thing that you notice that is out of the ordinary that's obvious is this is a fucking different clearing than the one you all went to sleep in. Like, you do not recognize this part of the woods. Something is up. The not obvious thing you notice is you look over and you see your compatriot. I don't know if you all have ever met before, Zhang Mei. Have you all ever met?
I don't believe so.
You see her on this. You all are on straw mats, and you all were tied to it as part of this reenactment festival that I'll talk about in a minute. Um, for one, the mats are quite a bit dirtier than they were when you all went to sleep. But the thing that you notice is on May's fur is a tiny white spider. You look just like sitting on her head like this. And you look closer, it's actually made out of bones. It's like a tiny skeletal spider. And it is looking up at the not quite canopy. That's not the kind of forest you all are in, but it's looking up at the trees. Your vision drifts over there and you see a surprising number, like 12 or something, purple ravens perched atop one of the trees. And seemingly they see you looking and fly off. I want you to roll me a secret perception check.
Okay. It's up to me to pass the first test of do we know how to roll
My
things.
secret is I have no idea how you do that.
There's like an eye with a
Alright.
line through it. You click
Okay.
that one. It says secret.
What? Alright. And I am not pursuing a lead, so we
Well,
just
you're
got
you're always
this.
pursuing a lead.
I'm not pursuing this lead, I don't think.
Um,
Alright. I theoretically I privately rolled some dice and I got question mark.
Gotcha. I just turned on the music, by the way, because I remembered that. Feel free to adjust it to whatever is appropriate for y'all. As the birds are flying off, you notice something glint off. Columbo's senses are so sharp, and right now, even just waking up, he's like at incredible power because the murder has happened. And you notice a glint off of the front of their beaks, like you wouldn't. It's like almost like a metallic glint, and then they fly away. Columbo, why are you here? Why are you here? What just happened yesterday?
Well, last year, my good friend Zhang Peng, I hoodwinked into being the one of the people in the festival, and he paid me back this year by making me do it. And I was like, no, no, no. And he was like very forcefully suggesting and moving me there, and I was like, all right, you got me.
Gotcha.
I'm
So,
gonna die. Ooh, festival.
also for the audience, I realize this is probably important. Let's say who you are. You are Cody. Do you want to give any intro? Sorry.
Do I want to give my author bio
Yeah.
sketch?
Read your
Or to
CV.
Columbo. I guess people usually know who Columbo is.
All right, y'all know Columbo? Well, this is Columbo, my original character. It's spelled with a K, and he's a kobold.
Fantastic. Let's show his. I'm going to show his character portrait to the world. 1 second. Oops. I changed stream. Okay, sorry, I've clicked on all the wrong things. View character artwork, show players. This is Columbo. All right.
Oh, it found
Yeah,
you.
it
I was
is.
just looking at Discord, and I was like, Finn, there's nothing happening.
Yeah. Okay. May, you are the next to awaken. You also pretty immediately notice that this is the wrong ass clearing, and you see Columbo is awake. What do you do?
I will. Well, I will move over to Columbo, and kind of just gently whisper to him, "Oh Lord, let me move over to Columbo."
Who are you in real life? Who are you in fantasy life? And why are you here? Justify yourself.
Justify. First off, we're already having an issue. The map fucked up on my end.
It's fine over here. How's it fucked up for you?
Works on my system.
I just don't see anything except for La Crichora. There it is.
There are
Sorry,
two.
There are two of them now.
I'm deleting this one. It was Spider-Man.
Oh,
Okay.
all right. So-
Sometimes if your map gets fucked up, by the way, like left click and drag somewhere nowhere, and it'll it'll fix it.
All right.
Yeah. So who you are, Joe? You are Joe.
I am.
Who is May?
This feels like an interview question.
Yeah.
May is a kitsune and folklore enthusiast about the village. However, since the Great Winter, she has not been as boisterous. She volunteered to become a hostage, basically in an attempt to reignite her connection to her enthusiasm and like try and get back in the saddle.
Gotcha. Next up is Yang. Yang, you awaken. You're in the wrong clearing. What do you do?
Take a deep breath and try to get a grip on if there's any looks like traveled like animal paths or foot paths, something along those lines.
Roll darn, all the things that are coming into my head are like D&D shit. Let me look at people's skills and determine.
Where is Yang
D&D
on
terms.
the map?
Yang is in the bottom
so-
left.
Nature?
This one?
Yeah, that one is Yang.
Okay.
I want you
It
to
doesn't show the,
roll
image.
nature.
I just noticed, I think because of the difficulties making the token, that my token is like smaller than everyone else's a little bit. But
He's a
That works.
kobold.
I'm a little guy. I'm just
Yeah.
a little birthday boy.
All right. Yeah, you don't notice anything out of the ordinary besides you're in a different clearing. Yeah, I'd say that's about
Yeah,
that.
and definitely trying to get over towards the other sacrifices. as
Gotcha.
it were.
You are Aurelia, who
I
is Young.
Indeed, one and the same. A half-work fighter who's a little more recent to the town than most, been about 5 years in that range. She mostly tends to stay on the outskirts, helping out with hunting or any of the other production sort of side of things. And she was only planning on being at the festival for a little bit, but she got a little too carried away with the old drinking, and so was pretty easy to convince at the end of the night to step up and be one of the sacrifices as somebody had to tap out.
Awesome.
So she's still feeling a little groggy.
The final person to wake up is Nagaraja. Nagaraja, you awake 100% wrong clearing. What do you do?
I guess Nagaraja's volunteered to be a sacrifice in previous years, right? Is that a thing that was discussed? Like
That's-
they're into the
I think
folklore
so.
shit.
Yeah,
All right,
yeah.
So I
He's
guess
into
would it be like a recall memory type thing to see if it's like, oh hey, this isn't as it's been previously?
You know this off the bat. It's obvious.
Oh, okay.
So the normal way this works is somebody from the town. So the purpose of the reenactment, or here, I'll let you say a little more, and then I'll go a little bit more into depth. But yeah, you normally you're supposed to get breakfast, and right now you're not getting breakfast. No one is here delivering you breakfast, unfortunately. So something is definitely off. This is unusual.
Yeah.
You are Chris.
Yeah.
Who is Nagaraja?
Nagaraja, Akakar. I guess Raja is a good nickname. There we go. We'll go
Raja.
with that.
That would be cool.
There they are. It's a Nagaji.
It's
They're
a
like,
photo of Nagaraja.
yeah, actually photographed in location. She's real. He's
Colorized.
real. Yeah. Yeah, it's kind of youthful. He's been here for about a decade, really into folklore, likes to participate in festivals, spends most of his time just at the Willow, the Great Willow.
Most of
And
your time there. Okay.
yeah, or I guess free time when they're not at the shop.
Sure. No, I mean it's like literally like a 20-minute walk from it's not even much of a hike.
Yeah,
The Willowshore hill is like, it's like the Appalachians. It's pretty
yeah.
small.
And I guess he's sociable, but I guess a bit like weird. Like he's definitely he grew up in a smaller town than this and has like social cues from that childhood
Gotcha.
in his interactions with others.
Cool. Oh, hey, it's automatically playing the woods sound, even though I forgot to do that because I activated the scene.
Oh.
Love, Foundry, in some ways. Okay, I'm going to say for the audience who doesn't know what the Reenactment Festival is or what Willowshore is or anything, the audience who knows nothing. Willowshore is a small, or no, I guess it's actually a fairly large town, but not large enough to be considered a city, in the country of Shenmin, known for its spookiness in the continent of Tian Sha, which is general Asia-inspired continent on the world of Galarian, in the plane of the universe, in the system of Pathfinder. Willowshore is plagued by ghosts, as you could expect from the name Season of Ghosts. And in fact, the season of ghosts is summer. Ghosts, for whatever reason, are particularly active then. So on the final day of spring, Willowshore puts on a thing called the Reenactment Festival. In the Reenactment Festival, one, everyone gets really drunk. It's so fun. It's also to celebrate the last day of spring. So that's the first part of it. Then it gets a little more serious, but people are still having fun. What they do is they put on kind of a show for the ghosts, kind of like a scarecrow. If there's any ghosts that are watching, they, or it's for any other ghosts who are watching. A group of people, 4 people in this case, the party, have been designated as, or have volunteered for, or however they decided to be, sacrifices. And people who are posing as the ghosts drag them out into the woods. So ghosts who are seeing this are like, ghosts have already attacked here. We don't need to attack here. Then in the next morning, somebody is supposed to come and deliver breakfast to them, which is the quote unquote like ransom. So the ghosts will still, like if they're still hanging around, they'll still think that this is part of it. This year it was Cho Chun-Hu was meant to be the ransomer, who also organized the whole festival this year. We love Cho Chun-Hu. And Cho Chun-Hu is, make sure I'm thinking of the right dude. He's the leader of the milling houses. We like Cho Chun-Hu.
We do.
The leader of the bunch.
Except now he has not Cho Chun come through and delivered the
You know what? That was pretty good.
I'm trying to keep it serious. I'm trying to keep the he has not delivered the breakfast. You all are in the wrong clearing. What do you do?
So I would like, as we're getting up and like, this is odd. I would like to pursue a lead
Awesome.
on like this location.
Sure. I have, it is probably has a particular thing that I should be rolling.
No.
Oh yeah, I found it. No, I found the thing at once. Like what kind of source of knowledge are you using to, like, are you looking around and
I'm just pursue a lead, my like investigator thing, where I spend a minute investigating the details of the subject, which I'm choosing to be like this clearing that we're in.
Sure. So what do I tell
that
you
it
then?
will give me a bonus on perception or skill checks to investigate.
Sure. I want you to roll either a survival or a Willowshore lore check. Not secret.
If I don't explicitly have listed Willowshore lore, I do not have it, correct?
That sounds right. So just survival. Or I think you could roll it and be a +0.
All right, cool. And do I get my pursue a lead bonus?
You do.
Woo.
Awesome.
Yippee.
You look around the woods. You tap into some skill I don't know if you knew you had of like understanding what kind of trees grow where in the Willowshore hinterlands.
Yeah.
And you find
My
that...
wife took me camping one time, you see.
Gotcha. That's it. That's it. You are in a clearing east of Willowshore. You also know that nearby there is a game trail that heads west back into town. So you're fairly confident you could find your way back. You don't think you're like on a different continent or something. You're not too far away. You're maybe 8 miles from the city, by which I mean the town.
All right. Well, I presumably with my Columbo knowledge, I'm aware that Nagaraja has done this previously, so I was gonna go up and be like, "Hey, do you normally wake up somewhere different than you went to sleep?"
I'm assuming not. That's the whole premise. No, normally there's breakfast. Looking around,
That would have been
tasting
nice.
the air, finding no breakfast.
Perhaps we slept in too long?
Oh, I guess so. Since I taste the air within 30 feet around of me, because being snake, do I taste that there was breakfast at some point?
There was
Did
no
like little
breakfast. No.
gremlins take it? Damn.
I'm by the way, I'm setting up the calendar to work, so you all can look at like what the time is and stuff down there as well. There's
Oh,
some
Lord.
weird ass thing with the display, but I can fix that right now. I've done it. So it's 9 a.m. Serenith 7108. It is the first, and it is a Sunday.
Mm-hmm. I guess, do I taste anything odd in the world around me? With Serpent's Tongue, an imprecise scent with a range of 30 feet.
Range of 30 feet?
Yeah.
Yes, you do.
Oh.
So you've been out in the hinterlands a bit, right? You said you visit Great Willow.
Mm-hmm. Good old
There
GW.
is, yep. There is the smell of bugs nearby.
In a specific direction.
I want you to
Imprecise.
roll something.
Oh, it just say imprecise.
I want you to roll survival.
Survival. Let me find that. +0. Roll. Two.
You can't tell, but you do know it is. Sorry, I'm googling something. Sorry, let me just do this later. It's getting closer. Whatever it may be, this bug
Yeah.
smell is getting closer. You can
Oh.
almost pinpoint what kind of bug it is. It's something. It's not a spider.
Well, it's a bit more bugsy than usual. Normally, they don't
A
want to put
spider
us
is an
near
arachnid.
bugs because they'll eat all breakfast.
I
Bug?
forgot you had a lisp.
Yes. Oh, wow.
I know Cho. There's no way it's bugs. What would even make you think that it's? Why would they give us bugs for breakfast?
Well, no, I'm saying I'm smelling bugs. You see, a lot of
We're
bugs.
in the forest.
We are in the woods.
Well,
Well,
yeah,
they're
but
debating the bugs. I want to go over to where those ravens were and see if there's anything around there
That's to
that
the
my
north of where you are
detective
right now.
sense.
So how does this work? What do I tell you?
Gonna detect all over.
I'm investigating, percepting, see like, those birds gave me the ick. Is there anything like around where the birds were perched?
Does this require a roll, or do I just tell you?
I mean, I'm asking you. I'm like investigating around there.
No, you don't.
You are the DM.
Gotcha. I'm not gonna make you roll for this. Nothing unusual. It's the woods.
Young's gonna go over towards May because she's the only one that Young really knows out of the bunch. She's seen Columbo around, but never really talked, and she's never met Naja. So, or Raja, I apologize. What's what's going on?
Well, hopefully, you know what? I don't know what there's hopefully. We're not where we're supposed to be, and I don't like that.
Well, do you folks want to wait and see, or y'all want to just head back into Willowshore?
You know where we're at?
Yeah, we're like, I'm like gesturing with my hands. We're like, over like the east somewhere. You know, those trees.
Oh, Finn, I can't hear you. Oh.
Skin, eyes, meat, flesh, bones.
You hearing this? Fit?
Fingers. It's coming from the east. Hair,
Young's
skin,
gonna take out
eyes.
her weapon.
Can I stretch my neck 10 feet, kind of like angular and up to get to the east to see if I can see it? Like this. Ooh.
You do.
How far can you stretch your neck?
10 feet.
That's crazy.
What you see are two giant centipedes. And I want you all to roll initiative.
Do I guess my neck is like here. Can I retract it? Or
Yeah,
is
you
it
can
just
retract it.
there
I'll give you that
to
as a free
start?
action.
I'm like, where are you? Well, initiative.
God, that is so loud. I'm sorry.
It's okay,
I'm
I
turning
turned
that
it down.
I turned it down too.
All right, where's my roll initiative button?
It's on the
There
left.
is no active encounter.
Oh, I need to make an encounter. One sec. Sorry. Great point. Great point. Excluding minion law creature from initiative. Why would they do this? Why did SpongeBob do this? I don't know why you're excluded. I guess we'll just have you go after May. I'm going to begin the encounter. I don't think it... So if you all go to the encounter tab in the right, do you see roll initiative for yourself? Yeah, Columbo sees it.
Okay.
Yeah, let me roll initiative.
So, oh, let's go.
Oh, yeah, 2. Wait, actually, I think I'm the 15.
I was the 13.
Ooh, I love that thing at the top.
26.
I got a nat 20.
Oh, I'm kind of
You're really
Nat
getting him at the most
26.
useful.
I'm going to turn the music down a little bit. Make sure I got it on loop. I do. Very cool. Okay, now we learn how to do combat in Foundry and Pathfinder simultaneously. The centipedes are kind of slowly moving out from the bush. They are not seemingly in a hurry. They are moving in almost snaking, circly manners as if they're stalking. Columbo, you're up first.
Alright, I guess on this one up here, I would like to pursue a lead. Or, no, devise a stratagem.
Okay, what does that entail?
So, we target you and pressing T. Alright. So, for me, that means I got a 19 on the roll. So I can choose to shoot that and use that 19 and use my intelligence and whatever. And then also, because of my particular investigator thing, as part of that, let me find my fucking skills. I get a free recall knowledge check.
Yeah.
Let me find the expeditious inspection. No. One other thing. Yeah, recall knowledge. So, what do you want me to roll to recall knowledge on the giant centipede?
I want you to roll just nature.
Alrighty. Nature.
Nice.
Alright, that's a 21.
He's cheating his rolls.
I would love to very quickly read how recall knowledge works. Does
Uh,
anybody know off the top of their head how it works?
No.
Nope.
It's I think you need to specify a knowledge that you specify a knowledge that you wish to recall, and then on a success, I give you the knowledge. Here we go. Critical success. You recall the knowledge accurately. So that was supposed to be a secret one. It's fine. It's fine. What is your
yes.
Yeah.
The what's it called? I just want to know, do giant centipedes have any like particular weaknesses?
Do giant centipedes have any particular weaknesses? Let me see. 1 second. Oh, they have a recall knowledge stat block that tells me exactly how to do it, and I did it right. Coincidentally. Awesome. No. They do not.
You're immune.
And did I critically succeed?
You did, so you can ask one more question.
Or, alright. Do they happen to have any sort of ranged attack, or are they melee based?
They're melee based.
Being. Alright. And since I critically succeeded, I'm gonna shout out, they are melee based combatants, and now everyone gets a +1 circumstance bonus.
Cool. I'm gonna ask y'all to
for the next roll. And now I'm gonna attack it, and I get, I believe, a 26 on that attack.
Okay. What are you attacking with?
My crossbow.
Okay. I think in order to do that, you want to target with.
No, I already rolled with my devise a stratagem and got a 19 on the roll.
Oh, so that's part of it. Okay.
19, and then I think I get like a +7.
Okay.
+7
this is your,
so it's
this is
27. Yeah, 27 to hit.
That hits.
Is it a regular hit or a critical hit?
It's a critical hit. I've remembered how Pathfinder works. Awesome.
Excellent.
All right. Let's go. Woohoo. All right, that's the 10 damage.
All right. I am going to. Okay, so what happens is. So what are you firing at it?
Crossbow bolt.
I'd like you to describe how Columbo immediately sees the centipede and kills it.
I'm like, those birds were there. So that means obviously us giant centipedes are coming to attack us.
Columbo's
If you follow the logic. So I immediately go, they're melee combatants,
Columbo is so powerful. I have to say this.
I'm so glad that we've done this in Foundry, because if I whipped out like 3 20s or whatever in the first few rolls without it, you'd all be like, "No, fuck, stop lying, Cody."
Yeah.
Yeah. The other centipede does not have a turn yet, so can't do anything.
And then I guess I reload my crossbow as my third action,
Awesome.
and in my turn.
I think you can do that stuff on the character sheet, but I feel like you don't need to unless you want to, you know? Like it's just as an aid. Young. Oh, did you click end turn?
Yes.
Okay, sorry. We both clicked at the same time. I didn't know you could do that. That's nice. Young. There's one centipede remaining. Columbo just absolutely assassinated one.
Yep.
It's coming
Pretty
towards
easy.
you like hungrily. It's coming in your direction, in fact.
Great. That makes this easier. I'm gonna take a. It's not a move action. I don't remember the word stride.
Stride.
Yeah. And we're gonna do. If I move here, that's not 10. This would be 10 though. So we're gonna move out to about 10.
Okay.
And then I'm just gonna go ahead and give it the old strike.
What are you
Letting it
striking
rip
with?
with like one Dao. The
What's... Oh, sorry, Wandao.
yeah. Or
Could you
spear.
describe that for me who doesn't
Yeah,
know what that is?
absolutely. So it kind of looks like a spear. If you're familiar with like what a naginata looks like, imagine that but with a wider blade, and on the back there is a little hook typically, and that's what I'm banking on this one. Its weapon base is the guisarme, if you're familiar, or you can look it up. It's one that has both the cutting edge, it's got a hook and a spike, and that it gives it's a pole arm, so it has reach and trip as well. But this one I'm just doing a straight up and down normal strike.
Roll to hit.
Thought I did. Hold on. There we go.
Oh,
Ooh, big on the twos.
It does turn out. So that's a 2, but at the same time I see
Plus
1d20
9.
plus 9, 11.
Yeah,
Oh, plus 9,
I have a
up to
plus
11.
9. Yeah.
You swing at the giant centipede, and you haven't quite accounted for the way the kind of zigzag of its slither, and you totally miss it. You can go from 10 feet away. Oh, because it's like a spear.
Yep, it has reach.
Okay,
Yeah,
so it's not like slithering around you. It's just slithering it, and you miss with your first attack.
gotcha. No problem. I'm just gonna take another swing
All right, make
with
sure you
the
apply the
penalty.
multiple attack penalty.
Yep, no problem.
now
That is
that's
a
more
bit
like
better.
it.
Hopefully that'll do it.
You have at this or roll damage, and then I'll describe.
Alrighty. 11.
11 damage. I'd like you to describe how these guys are not too tough, are they? How Yang kills this giant centipede.
I think she was kind of pissed that the first one missed, and so like, just maneuvering the spear for another strike, she just whips big and then just smashes down, crashing into its head.
As the centipede is sloon, don't check me
think
on
that's
that one.
right.
uh, for a moment after its head is kind of cut in two, it's still kind of coming at you. It still looks hungry in its eyes, and then it falls dead. All right. The encounter has ended. You all are standing face to face with two giant centipedes, which were speaking at you. They were giving body parts, and they were looking hungry.
Are giant centipedes known to speak?
Roll nature.
Ooh, can I roll esoteric lore for that?
Sure.
Regarding creatures of any type as part of it. Let's see. How do I roll esoteric lore? There it is. Cody took all the good rolls.
Can I roll?
hunting lore? In case
Oh, let
I've
me-
crossed something like this before?
Sure.
And can I roll occultism?
You can roll occultism.
It's a bug.
Like Zoink Scoob.
Young, you have never seen. There's two things about giant centipedes that are unusual here. One is that they're speaking. This is not known to happen. The second is that they were aggressive and traveling in a pack. Usually giant centipedes, much like real centipedes on Earth, kind of skitter away, and they don't tend to travel in packs. These were strangely aggressive centipedes. Joe, by which I mean May, you rolled occultism.
I did.
What are you? What kind of question are you trying to answer with that?
What could make a centipede speak?
Yeah, I think you even already have the intuition that there is some influence on them, and that this is not
Okay.
like some new kind of centipede. But that's all you can. That's all you know at the moment.
Okay.
Something is influencing these centipedes to speak. The path is clear. You all could head back to town if you'd like.
I would like that very much.
Yeah, let's
Let's
Get
get
out
out
of
of here,
Yeah,
gang.
Let's make like a banana and split.
Can Yon kick one of them? This one on the way out.
Sure, of course.
Excellent.
Do you want to take them back for your hunting or whatnot? Or...
Who you want to eat bugs? Be my guest. Not really sort of game I go for.
There are worse fates.
I start tearing into it like when the
Jesus.
foxes eat in Fantastic Mr. Fox.
Yeah. Do you all talk about anything as you travel, or do you just follow Columbo's incredible path?
Well, I guess is traveling. That's not exploration mode, right?
It is exploration mode. Please give me your exploration activities.
Well, it's just I have hunt ingenuity, so it's even if I'm not searching while in exploration mode, the GM rolls a secret check for me to notice haunts, just while in exploration,
Gotcha.
outside of searching.
Sorry, give me 1 second. Let me actually send us into the hinterlands map.
I don't think I have any exploration.
Then
He
I will.
is.
I don't either.
Yeah, and I just have the special. I get automatic rolls for detecting haunts, regardless of whether I'm searching or not.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
Automatic rolls to detect haunts. Why do you
The
say
GM rolls a secret check for you to notice haunts.
Okay.
See.
Where you all are right now, who wants to represent the party?
Not I.
I don't care.
I can be the man.
Okay. You all are here. Oh man, the stream view is very zoomed in. I'm just gonna change the.
Do we know like where we were supposed to be?
Yeah. So you all were supposed to be like over here. You all were supposed to be much farther north, and you have been somehow transported, or somehow you are
somehow
down
got
here.
us over a river, or they went a long way around.
Yeah.
In any
There's
case,
the
you're not
bridge.
too far from Willowshore. Let me do a measurement. So the way you should probably come back, that is a light source. 1 second. The way you should probably come back is by going over here and crossing the Duyue River at the bridge.
And then here, and then here.
Yeah. So what is that in total?
Okay.
That's like 4. Yeah, let's call that 5 miles. And you all are doing exploration activities, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so that's going to reduce your speed by half.
Or we don't have to be
I-
doing exploration
I
activities.
was
It's
like,
just
I don't
that-
have any.
Oh,
Yeah.
everybody
My
has
thing is just
exploration
that
activities.
I get that regardless of whether I'm doing exploration activities or not.
Oh, gotcha. So
Hold
there's
on.
if you go to the link I posted, this is the resource link. And then click on
Oh.
exploration activities. These are available to everybody. These are things you can do. I'll just say them right now because they're going to be important for the whole campaign. Things you can do while exploring. So exploration mode is a Pathfinder thing, right? Are we okay? Oh, the song just looped. Exploration mode is
Also,
this.
the like,
Oops.
in case you
Sorry.
weren't aware, the like cameras are gone.
Yeah, great point. Let me switch that back. Cameras are back. Thank you. I forgot that Discord. It was recording from Discord. Okay.
Oh,
so
we could do the exploration activity hustle, move at double speed.
yeah. So the exploration
Yeah.
activities are avoid notice, which is you're being stealthy, defend, raise your shield, and then when a fight starts, you already have your shield raised. Detect magic. If you have it, you detect magic at regular intervals. The spell. Follow the expert. That's a more complicated one. Hustle, move at double speed instead of half speed. Most of these, yeah, all of these except hustle, you move at half speed. Investigate, you can use recall knowledge to discover clues as you're going. Repeat a spell is what it sounds like. Scout is you get a +1 circumstance bonus to your initiative rolls, and search is searching for hidden doors and hazards. You can set your exploration activity in Foundry. I don't remember how to do that off the top of my head. Let me see if I can figure that out.
Let's see.
Um,
If you go to character sheet, in actions, there's an exploration tab, and you can create action there, I guess. Or browse.
Have I done it? Did I do the thing?
I just realized, can you all see the map, or is it just Colombo?
I can see the map.
Okay, awesome.
Let's see.
Oh, interesting.
I guess right
there's
now.
quite a bit more exploration actions here than were there.
No, there's a ton.
I think the ones that show up in your thing are like your exclusive special ones.
Yeah.
Lens Soul Path.
What is that?
You meditate, pray, or otherwise try to reinforce your soul's connection to your soul-forged armament. I don't think I have a soul-forged armament.
Yeah.
I think for right now, you all pick an exploration activity and remember it, and let me know if it is relevant. Like, remind me. I might be able to track that myself in the
I
future. But I'm
believe
gonna
I'm
delegate
I'm
that to
hungry
y'all
for
right now.
breakfast, so I'm probably hustling.
Hold on.
Well,
how
then
does-
we
So
all have
everybody
to
would
be
have to be
hustling.
hustling.
Or
okay, fine.
or your own meal.
I will hustle.
So either everybody's hustling or no one is hustling.
Yeah, I'll stay with the group.
Everyone's hustling?
Yes.
Okay, so you're
Alright.
moving.
Oh, really? You are muted, I think, if you've been speaking.
That explains a lot.
What's everyone's constitution modifiers?
Oh Christ.
Is that
0.
fortitude?
let's
0?
see.
No,
1.
con.
Yeah, I had a feeling.
Okay.
My con is
That's all
+1.
that's all I needed to know. You all can
I think
only
my
hustle for
con is
10
also
minutes before you get tired.
Jesus.
I'm gonna just consider that to be does not affect the travel speed for this
Alright.
period of time.
Yeah, it's quite a trip.
Definitely thought we were gonna hustle in, but it's turns out that's pretty far away.
I'm just a
You
little
can't hustle
guy.
for 5 miles.
So are we just
It's not
gonna
5 flat miles.
regular speed the way there, or are we
I'm gonna.
half speed the way there?
If we don't do any actions, does that regular speed us there?
Yes, it does.
Then yeah, I think we're gonna regular speed there.
All right. So it's going to take you all 2 hours then, if I'm looking at the table correct, to get there.
I mean, 2 hours for 5 miles for walking makes sense.
Yeah.
As you all walk, 1 second, you start to notice something. The weather grows stranger. Mist rolls in from the trees, and by the time you all step out of the forest onto this road over here, it has grown into a full-fledged fog that is in fact obstructing your sight of much of Willowshore. So from this position
And no
normally,
harm.
Can I detect magic?
sure. How do you do this? Do you roll?
You send out a pulse that registers the presence of magic. I receive no information beyond the presence or absence of magic.
Sure.
I don't know if I roll or not.
Apparently not. You just know. No, you don't sense any magic from this fog.
Alright, so this is just either not baby magic or this is just bizarre weather.
Everybody roll either... Oh, go ahead.
I was gonna ask if I could use Gale Blast in an attempt to disperse some of the fog.
Describe Gale Blast to me.
Wind flows from your outstretched hands and whirls around you in a 5-foot emanation. Each creature in the area takes 1d6 bludgeoning damage with a fortitude save.
Plus.
Yeah, you can do that in a kind of local area to get a visibility in front of you. Currently with the
Okay.
fog, creatures viewed from more than 100 feet away are concealed. I'll boost that to 150 feet. Whenever you want to cast this.
Okay.
What's the amount of time that it, like, the duration of it?
It is a double. Hold on.
It's a double.
I just
That's the duration.
I think
Single
it's
or
an
double?
attack, so it's like just instantaneous.
yes.
And
Yeah.
you decide.
Oh, okay. I see. I am going to activate the scene. And I'm going to put you all... in fact, I will place everybody at the Duyue Bridge. Feel free to move yourselves to wherever you may be.
This is not to scale, right?
What do you
This
mean?
big.
Because I'm just like, I don't think we're gonna fit across that bridge.
No, you can
Not
use the measurement to the measurement
Gauge
tool to
scale.
see how far things are. So as you all are coming out of the fog, the Duyue Bridge is a pretty welcome sight, because that's something you recognize. Like, now you probably trusted Columbo's sense of direction in any case, but now you have solid confirmation you're actually heading into Willowshore. I want everybody to roll either a society check or a Willowshore lore check to recall knowledge and make these secret.
Let's see. Where do I find society? That's the question of life.
Bottom text.
Oh, there it is.
Which is,
That's not private.
Dirty
Is it-
20.
would it be private GM roll or blind GM roll?
Private GM roll.
Okay.
So, in the future,
Whoopsie.
Chris, yeah.
I didn't hear the private part.
So I was able to see the result of that. I think perhaps blind GM roll.
Yeah,
How
maybe
do you-
try that in the future.
Oh.
How do you do that?
It's fine. It's fine.
I can reroll because I do need to figure this out. How do I roll? Thing
You
just for
click the
someone?
roll the die, and then right above the thing it says
Hmm.
roll mode.
And so this is something that just Finn's supposed to be able to see. This
Yes.
one, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
They call this
So-
in Pathfinder, they call this a secret check.
Okay.
Okay, so is this blind GM or private GM?
Blind.
Blind. Private, I think, is just you and the DM see, whereas
Ah, okay.
blind only the GM sees.
Everybody but
Okay.
Okay.
We've done it.
Nobody critically failed. Okay. There is
I know nobody critical fail.
there's an old like rhyme, like a what do they call it? Like a nursery rhyme.
Yes.
That you all, regardless of if you've grown up in Willowshore or not, like you've heard kids like saying it as they run around. You all remember this except for Yang, who does not remember it. Maybe due to being an outskirts dweller, perhaps. Lady Adu took a break and did not light the lamp that day. This proved to be a big mistake, for then the ghosts came out to play. Hazy mist and a moon of blood, all because he just gave up. I said lady, I meant lazy. Let me toggle the time real quick. I said it had been 2 hours, correct?
Yes.
Yeah.
So by now it is 11 a.m. Oh, cool. I can minimize that. So you all, assuming you share it with Yang, if this fairy tale is right, it seems to indicate that Willowshore's eternal lantern, which I will draw your all's attention to. If you hold down Alt, you can see the descriptions of everything. But in any case, the eternal lantern is at the Dawnstep Bridge, the south part of the Dawnstep Bridge, the south bank of the Dawnstep Bridge. You all intuit that perhaps it has been extinguished. Let me switch something real quick. And let me apply this. Sorry, there's a lot of buttons I have to click. Select at least one token. Sorry. I'm applying a... it'd be great if I could select at least one token. Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot to drag the creature in.
La creatura.
I'm applying an effect to you all based on this mist. All perception checks attempted suffer a -1 status penalty, and all DCs for survival checks to sense direction are increased by 5. I believe this should automatically be applied. But in any case, that is something that is happening. Do you all cross the bridge?
Would we normally like expect people to be like around, like within earshot of the bridge or such?
The only thing pretty near that, I mean, there's the dock, kind of to the north. Let me see if the distance is. Let me see what that
It was
distance
Sunday
is.
morning. The dock.
That's like 400 feet. So no, you can't see across to the dock. Oh, cool. They can see measuring in the recording. Very cool. You really cannot see that far. The closest thing is the Spider Gate, which is where Willowshore's mascot, Ugly Cute, yeah, is.
Yeah, but we like wouldn't like it wouldn't be odd that we like haven't seen anyone on the road or like anything like that thus far.
No,
right?
yeah, it's also early Sunday morning.
Well, let's
Yeah.
get across this here bridge.
What are your characters thinking and feeling as you head into Willowshore with its lanternless state?
I'm going through all the 8 practices in my head to not like break them.
Remind us what the 8
Yes.
practices are.
The 8 practices are: do not call a ghost, do not pat people on the head or shoulders, avoid entering bodies of water when a ghost is nearby, do not eat food that has 2 stick-like objects protruding from it, Do not lean against walls during the day. Do not whistle at night. Do not leave laundry out at night. And if you hear someone call your name from behind you at night, do not turn around, because it seems pretty ghosty. So
Where did you find that?
That's in the player guide.
Just
Improv
knowledge.
just made
Just
it up right
knowledge.
now.
No.
If you scroll up, like, let me find you a page. I got you.
It's
Keep going.
page 15. It's right next to where the treasures are.
Way.
Is it really?
So I think at the very least for me and Joe, having
Yeah.
the folklore backgrounds, that's on our minds.
I would be repeating that as well.
Cool. As you all cross the... Go ahead.
Yeah. No, go ahead.
I was just going to say you all cross the bridge. And I am lowering the volume of this music.
And the music tells us something is about to happen.
The Underdark is the name of this track. Oh, we're going down.
I'm yelling timber.
Better move. You better dance. You all cross the bridge. I assume you head into the Willowshore direction and not south.
Definitely.
Yes.
Yeah.
No, we go to end
I'm
of
so hungry.
session direction.
Is the lantern at the spider gate still lit, or is it out as well?
After you all cross the bridge, you go up to the spider gate. As you approach, something immediately looks off. And yeah, it's the lantern that the spider holds that is not the eternal lantern. It's another lantern, but it's to welcome people into the town, is extinguished, and it lies on its side in the grass. More startlingly, maybe, Ugly Cute is gone. The Ugly Cute, for the
That's
audience,
not
is
good.
a very large stone spider that is the guardian of the town. As far as anyone can remember, besides maybe some of the oldest people, the spider has stood watch at Spidergate. There are some belief that the spider is inhabited with a spirit. Others do not. But the spider statue currently is missing. What do you do?
As like to pursue a lead on Ugly Cute,
Where is he?
and I guess pick the lantern up and see if I can light it.
Sure. Could you remind me how Pursue a Lead works?
I spend a minute looking around, and now that is one of my leads, and I gain a bonus to perception for things related to my lead.
And you said the spider or the lantern is your lead?
Ugly Cute.
Ugly Cute is your lead right now. Okay.
Yes. Also, look around. Does it look like it was like dragged somewhere? Are there any marks or anything?
There is no sign of chiseling or damage to the kind of pedestal that Ugly Cute was previously on, but you look to the ground and you see large furrows scarring the ground. Roll a survival check.
Pursue a lead is on 15.
These marks are consistent with what you would believe you would see if the spider had in fact animated and headed east down the road. Following the tracks for a second, which is fairly easy to do, they enter the river and then become impossible to follow.
Well, ain't that just crazy?
You
What?
you were talking about the lantern as well?
Yeah, also like just putting it back up
Sure.
and lighting it, being a good citizen.
Sure. You can put the lantern back up on its like circular like lantern holder. You hang it back up and it has a satisfying weight as it rests in its familiar position. The lantern is currently devoid of oil. Do you have any?
I don't. I was hoping there would still be oil in it. I do
No.
not. I believe.
Well, the lantern is not lit, but it is at least hung up. So that is that's nice.
Finn, I'm going to DM you some. Well, I'm going to put it in private chat
Okay.
as a question. I don't
I've
know if there's a
remembered
more efficient way to do that.
No, that's fine. I've remembered I can use my phone for Discord.
Bring up. So, I asked the people who thought Ugly Cute was alive were right. That's crazy.
I wonder if he remembers anything I said to him. That would be embarrassing.
You talk to the statue. Talk to a lot of statues.
May receives some information.
Well, unless y'all feel like swimming after.
No, don't swim.
Not right now.
Swimming.
Let's get out of here.
All right, you all travel west.
Dun, 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 dun.
Whee!
Not in the water.
Stop just a little bit before that tower right there. So do you all see the tower?
Is that a tower?
It is a tower.
Oh.
Sorry, 1 second. Loading. Yeah, you all reach Willowshore's eastern watchtower. The tang of blood fills the air, and as the yes, that is the watchtower. As you all approach, and it gets easier to see through the mist, you see 4 bodies lied sprawled on the ground at the base of the tower. 2 of these bodies belong to town guards, and their legs are swollen, and there are pained expressions on the faces of their corpses. The other 2 bodies appear to be tiny, blue-grayed humanoids with sharp teeth and giant ears. They were seemingly slain by sword blows.
Can I do an esoteric lore check? That is for haunts, curses, and creatures of any type.
Yes.
This whole situation.
You may.
Alrighty. Aha. Dirty 20.
From your studies of various things, you do recognize these creatures. These are Jinkin gremlins. Let me pronounce that again because I said it weird. Jinkin gremlins. You don't know them to have previously invaded Willowshore, but you have read about them.
Are they like natively from the area, or is they like way off the beaten path to be here?
1 second. They are pretty far off the beaten path to be here.
Do I recognize the guards?
Roll, oops, I've closed all the relevant windows. Sorry, 1 second. You do recognize the guards. These are just 2 of the guards who you are familiar with.
I don't suppose they have prep, so I don't know if you could answer. Do I know if these guards were like, if they were on it, like were they like tough guys that it'd be hard to like take down or anything, or were they just like your average guys?
These were your average guys. They seem to be caught off guard. As you're examining them, I want you to roll a medicine check.
All right, medicine.
You
Okay.
you can't tell how they died. What exactly killed them? I mean, you assume it was the Jenkins, but you don't see any like slash marks or anything.
Do the guards have any sort of like? Is there like ID or dog tags or anything I can like grab off them to be like take back for their families or whatnot?
Yeah, totally. If you can
Yeah,
remember that.
nice. Grab those.
Gotcha.
Uh,
You all hear the sound of shouting up at it. Not exactly shouting. You all hear a cry from high up in the guard tower. You look up, you see a woman. A woman.
Mhm.
Get her.
She
How tall
is
is the watchtower?
I thought you were gonna say how tall is the woman?
I also thought you were gonna say that.
All right.
I do not know how tall the watchtower is. Let me it does not say. I'm gonna say it's 3 stories tall.
Okay, so more than 15 feet.
Yeah.
Which is my build plus 10 feet of neck. Okay.
This
Go on.
woman is looking down at you all from the top of the guard tower. Columbo, you recognize this is Ha Hayar, who is one of the guards. Indeed. She looks down at you all and says, "Give me four of the practices. Give me 4 of the practices."
Do not call a ghost
whistle?
a ghost. Do not pat people on the head or shoulders. Avoid entering bodies of water when a ghost is nearby.
Don't
Don't
call
whistle at night.
Uh,
I think that's 4.
don't eat food with sticks in it.
With 2 sticks.
No, 2 sticks.
Do not leave laundry out at night.
That's more than 4.
Do not lean against walls during the day.
Okay, I believe you. I believe you. It's making sure you aren't monsters.
I'm gonna like who settle down. What you want to tell us what's happening?
What saw is then?
Can we should we go up there, or are you coming down here?
I'm going to stay up here. You all do whatever you want. I'm staying up here. I don't know.
Are
Last
there more
night,
Jenkins?
was that to me or to her?
To her. Because
I
there are
don't know.
2
I
dead
can't.
people.
I can't see. I think I'm safe up here though. She says, yeah. I mean, you all know last night was the Reenactment Festival.
Yeah.
That was us.
That was you all. Yep. I remember they carried you all on. Oh, you all are coming back. Okay. Yeah, we have not seen we did not see the monsters invading at all. We woke up. We woke up and they were here already. There was fighting. You saw 2 of the guards died, and I've just been holed up here. I've just been holed up here.
Wanna try and console her, like get her to calm down, that like things are gonna be all right.
Yeah.
Sure. Let me think if I want you to roll for this or not. I guess how are you thinking about doing this?
Like settle down. Like there's nothing in the immediate area that's like gonna get you. We're gonna get through this. Like,
But how do you know the
Here-
I mean, there's all this
uh,
fog. I've been hearing cries from across the river.
it's gonna be rough, and we're probably gonna have not a small amount of casualties, if it is what you say, but we're gonna get through this. You're tough, I know. I know the guards, the fighting tough guards.
You sound like you're friends with Zhang Peng. Is that right?
A little too friendly.
Yeah. Like, is there like calling it out? Is there any like other like description of what happened she can give, or is it just yeah they woke up and fucking monsters?
I mean, it's only been. I only woke up like 2 hours ago. Maybe I should have woken up earlier. Maybe I should have been more diligent. My daughter. Okay, I left my daughter with Granny Who. I don't. I hope. Oh my god. I hope she still. I hope she still has her. My husband. Maybe he's at the Matsuki estate. Would you all go check on both of them, if you all are willing to go into town?
Well, we're not going not into town, so got no problem. Plus, I figure Granny Who and Old Motsky probably places to be.
I mean, I also got to check on my parents.
Of course, of
Just
course,
see
of
if
course.
they're
Yeah,
alive.
everybody
Yeah,
check on.
I mean,
That's the most important. Check to make sure everybody's okay. Your family, your friends. Um. I'll ring the bell if anyone else is coming from the path. Anyone who is a monster. And Pharasma bless us all.
So I want to, I think we might have glossed over why would us being able to say the practices mean we're not monsters? Were there like monsters disguised as people or something? Like, is this a thing I would know from being in Willowshore for a time? Like, oh
You get
yeah.
the impression that Hayar is in a pretty scared state.
So it's not like yes, ghosts can't recite the 8 practices. It's just the first thing that came to mind of like, prove you're not a ghost.
Yeah,
also,
exactly.
it means that they're from Willowshore enough to know the 8 practices.
Exactly. Do you all
Well,
continue down the path?
Listen, my family's house is just right up the way. I'm gonna go look real quick. I'm sure everything's fine.
I think probably best stay together. I elbow her a little bit. I saw how you took care of that centipede.
Nah.
Safety in numbers.
Fine. Let's
Yeah.
let's get moving.
Sorry. But before you go, I have something that might be of use to you.
A
Let me
gun.
Boop.
It's a rail gun.
Do you all see that on the map?
Nice.
It's a treasure chest.
Yeah. See if you can.
Ooh, it has a
loot
feather
this.
token and a shining crossbow bolt.
This is just something I had up in the tower.
It's a tiny version of me. I want you to have it.
Yeah. See if you all can loot that. I don't know who wants to carry what.
All right, I'm gonna try
Well,
to take the feather
I
token.
don't have a crossbow, so
I do have a crossbow.
seems
Let's
like we should
see.
get that.
Loot.
Clicking loot does nothing.
Okay, I'm going to see if I can
Maybe
make it available.
Oh, hold on. Can I bring up? I'm gonna check something. If I pull up my inventory, can I drag it into my stuff?
Which one are you taking?
I can. I took the feather token.
Okay.
Oh, cool.
So if you bring up your inventory, you can just drag it.
Because it said ladder.
Yeah, it's a ladder. So it's like it's a feather, and then I do some shit, and it turns
Alright.
into a ladder.
Cool.
Shining bolt obtained.
Very
Nice.
cool.
Thank you, ma'am.
You gonna be
I-
okay?
I'm gonna be okay. I'm gonna be okay. I need to find something real quick. She is level 1. Let me pull up the table.
Me too.
Second. Pathfinder 2E. Experience points. Stand by. Party level. You all earn 40 XP from befriending Hayar.
Did we earn XP from the Panaceeds?
How do I add XP?
Oh, you all should also earn XP from the yeah, okay. So we got 40 XP from talking with Hayar. You all should get some XP as well from the centipedes. Let me figure that out.
As soon as I figure out how to give myself XP.
Sure.
Give
I'll do the math
myself
and I'll get back
infinite
to you.
XP.
I can edit the number,
Yeah.
but
I see. Yeah, right now it's a 0, so it's 40 and what else?
60 from the
100.
So 100
centipedes.
total.
100 XP.
We're 1/10 of the way there.
I imagine Raja's not used to seeing dead people, much less murdered people, so they're probably just going through the motions. Like, oh, this is quest. Think about the quest.
That makes sense. That makes sense.
Does Raja look like visually disturbed by that?
They are sort of, I guess, trying not to show it. So would that be performance to
Sure.
not show it? All right. Let's see. Aha.
Seems like Raja's holding it together. So instead of trying to console, Young's just gonna be like, let's skip the road. I've walked this path like every day. It'll save us
the
some
fields.
Just
All right.
While you all are up in the tower, I assume somebody climbed the tower or climbed the inside of the tower in order to get these supplies. Who was that?
Oh, I just thought she dropped them.
No,
I guess
that'd be a big drop.
Columbo built up rapport, so maybe Columbo went up there.
Roll a perception check.
That's not initiative. That's perception.
Laying against one of the wall is a small cask of lantern oil.
Hey, are you gonna need that lantern oil?
Why?
Figured if you're not gonna need it, we might take some. I'm not gonna tell her that Pretty Cute has fucking vamoosed.
Pretty
I'm gonna say
cute.
the lantern
You're pretty cute.
near a Pretty Cute was out.
His name is Ugly Cute.
Hey, I'm not rude.
Yeah.
Pretty good.
You say you're not gonna tell her that Ugly Cute is gone, but you'll say the lantern is out.
Yeah, I figured we could light them, make a little more little beacons for people.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that sounds like a good idea. Good to keep up morale. Good to see through the fog. Best of luck.
All right. So I guess add fucking thing of lantern oil.
Are you all going back to light that lantern, or are you continuing on for now?
I think we're just any lanterns we come across.
I think it would be prudent to go back and light that lantern.
Yeah, I guess just one of us could run and get it real quick.
I would not split the party.
How far, like, how much time of to there is and back is it?
1,500 feet. That's a good
I mean, I
amount.
guess from here, like 1,200.
1,200 feet.
I mean, that's not nothing.
It's actually not too much at all. Yeah.
No, it's. I mean,
It's like
it's gonna be like a good 5 minutes of walking.
yeah.
You all have gained 1 reputation point with Northridge and Southbank. If you tab over to the landing page, you'll be able to, and then highlight the P token for point tracking. You'll see in the top right your current reputation with each of the factions.
In the top right or top left?
Top right.
Where is this?
Also,
I cannot.
I don't see the specifics, but I see
if
the
you
P.
highlight the P or click on the P, do you see in the top right?
How
I'm
do I
clicking on it, nothing's
unselect the
happening.
measure?
You click the ruler on the right side of the right column.
Let me in.
That is not unselected measure.
Oh, just click the box one. It's always permanently selected to one thing. So you can be like the target, the
I see little images.
Yeah, double clicking isn't showing anything though.
Okay,
I
I'll
just-
just verbally. Yeah, I'll figure that out later. But yeah, you all have 1 reputation with each. I've also given you all.
Nice.
Let me configure this 1 second. I've given you all access to the landing page, Willowshore Hinterlands, and Willowshore permanently, so you all can tab between those whenever you want to use them just as a map. Okay,
Okay.
so you all are heading back to the lantern to light.
Spider gate.
Okay, yeah, you all head back to the lantern. Let me make a roll. Okay. You all go back to the lantern, and who is lighting it?
I asked. I can.
Because
Okay.
you probably have a lighter for your
man.
cigars or something, right?
Yeah.
I have flint and steel
Mm-hmm.
and other
Nice.
such items.
Um.
Just imagine lighting a cigar with a flint and steel every time.
Jesus.
um.
It's pretty impressive, frankly.
Yeah.
Having to light a cigar with one of
Pardon
the
me.
like sticks.
Just
Having to start a friction fire every time you want to light up.
Okay.
Does the lantern light?
The lantern does light. Not only that, there's this kind of. I don't know exactly how to describe it, but there's a small like sense of calm that kind of emanates out from the light. Not in a supernatural sense necessarily, but like just like something has gone right. Something has gone right.
good vibes. The
Yeah.
aura
I've
is
written something
pleasant.
down that is relevant later for checks for things.
Did we
Okay.
use all of the oil on that one?
Um, flask of oil. Let me look up how much small flasks of oil. Small flask of oil. Pathfinder to me. Oh. Uh, there's enough for 1 more.
Excellent.
All right, now
Let's
to the household.
I'm going to put us into intermission right now because I have to go to the bathroom.
Oh, thank God I'm not the only one.
Let me pause the music and turn on
Intermission music.
our intermission music.
stream is
Stand by.
is stream paused currently?
I have not paused the stream yet. I can do that right Okay. We're back. Let me shoot, I gotta also do the audio over here. We are
Aurelia was abducted by the ghosts.
Oh shit, Aurelia's not back. She's dead.
Aurelia's right there. What are you talking about?
Okay. All right. Environmental sounds.
Aurelia, name
Name
Yeah.
4 of the.
What? Name 4 of the
name
pledges?
4 practices.
The challenge demands satisfaction. If they apologize, no need for further action.
Not.
Number 2,
Fight not to win, but to not
Not
lose.
choose a man
Karate.
as your second, your lieutenant, when there's reckoning to be reckoned.
What is this from?
Hamilton.
Oh,
Oh, the
You
10
didn't
dual
even name
commandments.
any of the tenants of Shotokan Karate.
No, that's what I was looking
Yeah,
for.
that's what I was thinking of.
What is the most important one is like when you commit to something, you have to do with like your absolute like will.
Hey,
or
Columbo,
something.
I'm moving
Most
you.
important one is punch people you don't like and punch them really
That
hard.
is 100%.
I remember that
not
one. That was number 19, I think.
the antithesis of
It
karate.
was use these abilities to
Karate-do.
abuse your power.
Yeah.
You were speaking to Columbo.
I moved you to where the party is. Shoot, I need to check one more thing, sorry.
No problem.
Unique New York. Unique New York.
red leather, yellow leather, red leather, yellow leather, red leather, yellow leather.
Bob.
Sibling.
No,
Hell yeah! Finally,
I
I
remember.
remember stream.
What happened?
Oh, you didn't hear Finn?
No?
Oh wait, can the
it's fine.
stream can't hear Discord audio, right?
No, it can.
No stream camp. He just did it before the stream started.
The stream has been going for the last 2 or 3 minutes.
Okay, well then, for the audience back home, what's up? How's it going?
What was
You
it?
already know what
Is
time
it something I
is.
should edit?
Maybe.
All right, y'all, don't do that in the future
What, you
because it's a
against
pain
Boy
in the ass to edit.
Kisser?
It's
Do
just
you not
Blake
love
Wilson's
kissing
intro.
boys?
Was it explicit or was it not explicit?
It was not explicit.
Okay, I will not
I
edit
mean, there
it
were
then.
kissing sounds.
Please
love
actually do
kissing
not do that in the
boys.
future because then I'll have to edit a 4-hour video, and I do not have an editing software on my computer right now. Okay.
I'm just saying, there's nothing wrong with kissing boys, unless they don't want to be kissed.
Exactly.
You all make your way across the road. You pass the Zhang household, but it's just a little bit too far away to see through the mist. And you all enter the woods and go to approach the Hua household, Yang's family. What does your house look like, Yang?
It's super unassuming. It was just kind of put up just to be a house. In the barest like terms, there's like really nothing remarkable about it. It's simple wood. The roof is like wood slats, but there's some foliage that they have put in between it to keep it waterproof. The windows are wooden and they, I assume, are closed.
Okay.
Yeah, very simple house. It's pretty small too. It can't be more than like 3 rooms total.
You all approach the house. It doesn't seem to be like destroyed or trashed, at least from the outside. Do you enter?
Yes. I think she hesitates for a second before going in. Her father was the one that trained her, so her logic is that if she's fine, he's probably fine. But they've only seen one person alive so far, so she's a little nervous. Who is rolling?
It's me. I don't have the correct.
Two of them were low and one was high.
She opens the door slowly. She doesn't knock or anything.
Okay, 1 second. Let me read something. Is there no description on this? Why would that be? Sorry, let me
You made it up.
Google. Okay. You enter the house. Do you have two parents?
Yes.
Who are they?
I don't know their names yet. They are my parents.
They are your parents. Okay, this is
They're
Qua
both-
mom and
both of
qua
them-
dad.
Yeah, they're both half orcs as well.
We're both half orcs. Okay. It's dark in the house. I guess I was about to say, do you turn on the light? I'm like, holy shit, we don't have electricity here, do we? Yeah, there is like a darkness in the house, and it takes a second for your eyes to adjust.
There's a darkness within you.
Yeah.
I do have a dark vision.
Okay. Yang, you
Or
immediately
light
realize
vision.
the darkness in the house is not just like it being dark. There is a almost
A weird-
cloud of something layering the surfaces. You see it moving before the others do. Send us into this view over here.
Then, so we're all in there.
Are you?
I don't know. I was following. I don't know.
I assume they're
Oh,
behind
you-
me.
They're there.
I will say, real quick, I have what is it called? My season thing.
Oh, the thing you can use once a season.
Yeah,
Is
to let
once
it
a
rip.
season? Oh, I see. Only one. Okay, well then I'll hold on to that. I thought that you could use it more than once. My B.
Any scents? Because I always have the like 30 feet scent thing.
Oh yeah. Any sense? We got some more. We got some more.
I
What are they
imagine it's
called?
kind of congested with
Bugs.
weirdness.
We got some more bugs going on over here.
There's some bugs.
We don't have a battle map specifically for Yang's house, so I'm going to use. One second. You said it was a fairly small house?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that one's not going to do it. One sec. Okay, we'll use this one.
Small farm.
I see the arrow.
I do
One sec.
not own any token with vision in this scene.
Hey, who turned off the lights?
Pretend there is only the northern house here.
Where?
Mm.
Oh, well,
All right.
Here, let me
I
change
didn't know
this.
you had so many neighbors.
Did I just roll that by accident?
Mm-hmm.
Great. Okay. Yeah, pretend it's only this this northern house. And Yang, I guess you're going in. You might have to click to unlock the door.
Clunk.
And you can send yourself inside.
Where was the weird darkness?
It is inside the house.
Oh, it's just like everywhere.
Yes, yes. Let me add something. Why is this not? Here it is.
what the hell is that?
It's a pond.
It is larger than I expected.
Why do you have a pond in your house?
1 second.
It's deep and dark. Good for fishing. Oh boy.
Everybody roll initiative.
Yippee!
Oh, piss.
Yippee! Home field advantage, baby.
How do I enter this encounter?
Are you not in the encounter?
Get closer,
Yeah.
presumably.
Civil spider swarm.
Indeed, indeed.
My favorite.
So before it is so goddamn loud. I'm so sorry. There we go. Let me turn down this slightly. Sorry, I'm just adjusting the volumes. Okay, I'm heading back into narration mode. You step into the house. You notice before the others do that the darkness in here is not just darkness. It is in fact a layer of black spiders, very much like in Echo.
Oh God.
that are covering the floor of the kind of central living area of your house before you can even see more of the house. So you don't immediately see your parents, you just see these spiders and they attack. However, you saw them early and it is your turn first. What do you do? Oh, I sorry, I forgot to click begin encounter. Here we go.
I don't have a good spider swarm smashing attack. So, let me see. I'm just gonna take 2 swings as fast as possible.
Okay. Are y'all hearing Aurelia's audio all right, or is it just fucked up for me?
I'm hearing it.
That's
Is
fine.
it, like,
Oh,
back
it's
to
my
being low
Bluetooth.
again?
Gotcha. Let me sorry, let me disconnect and reconnect my Bluetooth. It's doing like a latent or like a thing. All right, one moment. Could somebody say something?
Yes.
Oh, shoot.
Something.
Sorry, one sec. Okay, we got the left one. Can the right one turn on?
No.
No. Well, I'm getting audio from the left. Sorry, one second. There we go. Okay, I can now hear. Let me double check to make sure I am still heard. I am. Okay. Yang, what have you
Pardon me.
done? Sorry for the disruption.
Just immediately try to like slam at it with the flat of her spear.
Okay. What is that? What does that
Just,
look like?
Normal attacks. Or
yeah, just the normal strike.
Oh, okay. Yeah. What do you? Why is it so loud?
The whole that
So, oh
loud.
shit.
oh shit, these are
I forgot to
tribal
loop it.
spiders.
I forgot to loop it. Okay, sorry.
Um,
It's getting intense over here.
Genuinely, just an instinctive, just like fucking, just smash, and then it was an 8 + 9, 17.
17. That hits. Roll damage.
Got it, boss. Gonna be a grip, 14.
Okay.
And you already know she's just gonna do it again.
Oh, and is it half
Another
damage or
one.
full damage from it being a swarm? I forget how swarms work.
I have no idea.
I don't believe. I don't see anything about that. Why would it be half damage or full damage?
Because I just remember from the
Pathfinder game.
games, yeah, swarms have like a different thing. Like you have to use like AoE or magic to do full damage to them or something. I'll look it up to see if it's a
Yeah,
thing
I'm
for
Googling
this
real
as
quick.
well.
I'm just gonna.
That seems to be a gamification for the video game.
Oh.
It does have weaknesses and resistances that reflect that, though.
Fair.
So what kind of damage did you just do?
I I mean, I don't know that it technically has the ability to do explicit blunt damage with like the flat of it smashing, you know? Um,
What
so
do you
if
say?
it,
Bludgeoning type?
well, that's the thing. I mean, I think that the argument for bludgeoning would be if you're using like the staff portion of it, right?
I'd say
Rather than,
I'd say you could do that.
okay, then I'm doing that.
All right, let me remember how immunities, weaknesses, and resistances worked. Does anybody know this off the top of their head? I'm reading it.
Immunity is immune. Resistance is half.
Half. Yeah.
Well, I see
Weakness.
there's a number next to the weaknesses and resistances. I see level.
Then
I see
like
level,
I
maximum, and
think
minimum.
you list it. You subtract. So if it has like damage resistance to bludgeoning, you subtract 2 from the bludgeoning damage.
Okay. That makes sense. Okay. In fact, it does have resistance 2 from bludgeoning. So remind me what you rolled.
14.
Okay. Interesting. So that just about does it. Describe how with a single
Fucking
blood.
spiders.
Yeah, I mean that did it exactly. That was the number of HP.
Incredible.
So
I mean,
what does Yang do?
it's a flurry. She's not too fond of spiders and certainly not a bunch of them. So even though it's like her living room
Yeah.
and she should care a little more, she's just in a blind fury, just like smashing and slamming her.
He doesn't like
spear.
all the spiders in her house pond.
No, they're really ruining the vibe. And she's just pretty much going ballistic until it seems like the tide is not a tide anymore and more just a smear.
Yeah, so there's a fuck ton of spiders. However, they are
Oh.
not that strong. We will end the encounter here. I will switch the music back.
Dead.
One moment. Sorry, that was much quicker than expected.
We're them.
I'm rolling high. I'm in the cut.
I guess they expected people to. Yeah, I don't know why they
They
made these
expected to
early
not
ones,
have
so.
Columbo and Killer McGee.
Yeah, eventually, Joe and I will get to attack something.
Yeah,
that
yeah,
hasn't
yeah.
died before it gets to our turn.
You've done your neck thing.
True,
I can only
true.
attack.
I'll keep doing my neck thing. I like it.
That's all right.
Yeah.
Because I'm assuming most of the time my neck's curled around my neck like a scarf, like it's curled around itself, and then it goes.
That's very fun.
That's my visualization
Sort
for
of
it.
like a vine in a Mario game.
Yeah, yeah. So it looks like I have a big old scarf, but it's actually just neck.
Once the spiders have been immediately slain within 6 seconds of you entering the building, your parents hear the commotion and they come out. They are obviously frazzled from
You killed the spiders we got you.
Yeah, I was about to say, how dare you kill our new pet?
Your mom says, "Yang is I'm so glad you came back from the woods."
Me too. What's going on?
We have no idea. We were sleeping. Then the house was infested with spiders. And we heard some sounds from outside. We couldn't see far outside the windows when we opened them. This mist. What I'll ask you. What has happened since you were dragged out into the woods?
Well, believe it or not, we also were asleep and then awake in a different place.
Oh.
And well, we've been coming back here. The mist is everywhere. Still.
Okay.
Do we have any oil by any chance?
Roll a luck check.
Is that just straight up D20?
Just straight up d20. I'm afraid we don't.
Yeah, we always like torches more.
Why would you need oil? Are there
Well,
is the town
fires are out.
generally all right? I mean, I heard the screams.
No. No, it's seems pretty bad.
What do you mean?
We haven't come that far yet. I mean, we just got back. But I mean, there's already people dead.
There's people dead?
Yeah.
Were we invaded by bandits or something?
No, it's and she like kind of turns towards like some, I guess Raja, cuz he's right there. What are those things called?
Kendricks or gremlins, whatever the first part of their
those are-
Kendrick Lamar.
Those are Kendrick Lamar.
attack.
Kendrick Lamar?
They're Jenkin gremlins, or Jenkins for short.
Jenkins.
It, those things. And like the statue's gone or something?
The statue, Ugly Cute, is gone.
Appears so.
I'm afraid
Wow.
so, ma'am.
The spiders. That's gotta
They
be
got
it.
to him.
Columbo is with you. That's good.
Yeah.
I know he has some. Every once in a while, he's incredibly powerful. I'm glad he's with you all. He'll look out
That's
for
how
you.
I would like to be described.
Don't really see him use the crossbow much, but he's pretty good at it.
Yeah, I can't say I've seen him use the crossbow either. What are you all planning on? I mean, are you going to rest here? Are you going to wait this out with us? You should.
No, I'm gonna be honest. There actually being things attacking you has me worried about my parents. So I'm gonna kind of run that way.
Yeah.
That makes sense. That makes sense. No, yeah, you should find your parents. Columbo, you should find your wife.
Like, I think I can kill some spiders
Yeah.
on my own.
Okay. Young, will you stay with us?
Yes, goodbye.
It was a pleasure to meet you. No, they helped me this far. You know, least I could do is little extermination. You know.
You're capable.
So-
You're capable. I think you should. I don't know. I imagine in a situation like this, most people would go to the Matsky estate. Most people on Southbank, at least. I would head there, see if people are gathering, see what you can learn.
Pardon me.
We'll be back.
Okay. May Daiketsu protect you.
May Daiketsu protect you. My
Um,
mom.
And with your spirit?
and with
May
your
thy
spirit.
blade chip and chatter.
You all head out of the. Oh wait. What was your home loot?
What?
Oh,
The cold
treasure.
iron.
That was the cold
chunk.
iron. All right. Let me.
Let me grab my lucky chunk of cold iron.
I'm nothing without my chunk of iron.
I am placing
Also, did
it.
we gain XP for brutalizing the spiders?
Great point. Stand by.
I don't think we brutalized the spiders.
Hey, we're a group.
We're sharing, definitely.
I mean, y'all got XP for us brutalizing the
Yeah,
centipedes.
No, that's true.
It's group project grade style.
I feel like it
It's-
should be. I don't like when it becomes too.
How do I place
uneven.
this?
Yeah, I agree.
I don't know.
There it is. The cold iron chunk.
Now all of my ice damage is gonna be
Bonk.
so much better.
They're like,
Come
take
on.
this cold iron chunk in this trying time.
I love this chunk. Let's go.
It's like the stone from I almost said Hereditary, that's not it. From oh my god, what is that fantastic movie by Bong Joon-ho? Parasite? The
Parasite.
knowledge
Yeah.
rock or whatever. You all head out of
Well, how much
Young's
XP did we get?
XP.
None.
Sorry,
Wait.
1 second.
Negative 100. We're back to 0.
I lost
900.
We had the same bit play.
Um this oh right, great. I have the experience table pulled up right here.
Yippee.
You all get 30 XP from that.
Ooh.
Are you all successfully able to add XP?
Yeah.
Yes. I'm at 130 out of 1,000.
All right, you all should always be at the same amount of XP. By the way, there's never a situation where, in fact, in Pathfinder,
Weird.
nobody ever doesn't gain XP at the same time. It's like an XP shield
Yeah.
from Pokemon. You all head outside of Yang's family's house, and as you turn away, you can see your parents are looking a little bit less shaken, a little bit happier, if that's even the direction that things can happen right now, which it is. And yeah, they start to clean up the immense number of tiny corpses inside your house.
I mean, I guess going in the most direct line to my estate, we do pass by the Zhang household.
Yeah, may you want to
I'm not concerned about my household. I'm concerned about Ba Ming.
But you might want to pick up the stuff you've left there,
It's okay. A lot of people bomb their first time.
and you can talk with bombing.
This is true.
As I've recalled, I have a thing, and we encountered spiders. We go to the house. Can I use my brass ear to listen to the door to hear if there are
spiders.
spider-type noises or other things of
Get
note?
belegged fiends.
Are you all going up to the Zhang household or to the O household?
The Zhang household first, I guess, to get my stuff.
There's no one in there, right?
I hope not.
Yeah, you enter the house. There's no one in there. It does not seem to have been desecrated in any way. What are you picking up?
My pack. Because we entered with nothing, so I get everything back in my inventory.
Okay. Did I like permanently delete the thing? I hope not. Where
No
did it
ghost
go?
traps for you.
Sorry, where did I possibly? I'm sorry, I just can't find it. No, it's not here. Oh, it's here. It's here. Okay. Remind me what particular loot it was.
The alarm, 10 silver pieces, and 2 ghost things.
Ghost bombs.
Ghost
What are they called?
charge.
Yeah, they are bombs.
They are?
Yeah, they're little AoE things, I believe, that deal damage to undead.
Crazy.
Oh, I think I only dropped one of the ghost charges. I'll drop the other one right now. Okay.
I put them both in my inventory already.
Okay. They're
Yeah, I
still
put everything.
Okay, I still see everything on the ground.
Well, I put them in earlier because they were the things that I brought with me.
Oh, I see. Hopefully I don't delete any person. Is everyone still alive?
Kill me.
See, I'm still here. Yeah, we're all here.
You are approaching the O household, is this correct?
Yes.
For the audience, the O's are a group of humans the only one who actually is from Willowshore is O Ba Ming, who is close with Zhang Mei due to an incident that happened with Ba Ming when she was a child. There were some. It was during a not great political period in Willowshore's history, where guards were going to execute the O's, and they did. In fact, they executed all of them except for Ba Ming, who was a child. Her mother hid her in a shrine to Daikitsu, the god of rice, agriculture, craftsmanship. And when the guards heard that the child was hidden there, they approached the shrine and found it surrounded by a group of foxes. And so rather than trying to tempt the gods, they left the shrine alone, and O Ba Ming was spared. Why is May? Why did this story speak to May?
The Zhang family have always been devout followers of Daikitsu, and so this miracle was like an even bigger like reinforcement of their faith. And I mean, Zhang's also always just been interested in the things beyond like the material realm, folklore and all that jazz, which includes deities.
Gotcha. Ignore all this rolling. Yeah, and in fact,
Ignore me.
okay.
Good Venture Brothers reference.
Ba Ming also became very interested in Daikitsu after that, and this is what she and May share. She is actually her main job nowadays is actually a priest for Daikitsu, so she hosts like she gives little sermons. There's no like church for Daikitsu around here, but there are shrines, and so periodically Ba Ming will write sermons and give them. May has no immediate family in Willowshore after the winter of 2 years ago, where her fur turned white, and this spider appeared.
Note to the public: the spider is at all times, or May tries to hide the spider within her fur at all times.
You approach the O household. Let me read something real quick. Oh, there it is. I had to click on it. Sorry, 1 second. Let me Oh, it's just okay. I see. As you approach the household, the house, you notice the door is open. This is also a pretty modest house. I imagine pretty similar to yours. Is that right?
Yes,
The
I would imagine.
house? Yeah, the sliding door has slid. It is just open, and inside is darkness. What do you do?
May will hesitate for a moment and kind of steel herself and say, well, nothing to it, and use the light cantrip inside the house.
What does that look like? What does the light cantrip look like in this game?
It is an orb of light that sheds bright light in a 20-foot radius and dim light for the next 20 feet in a color I choose. I'm going to just choose white.
Okay.
If you create the light in the same space as a willing creature, I can attach it. I can sustain the spell to move the light up to 60 feet. And I can attach or detach it as part of this movement. I can dismiss it. And if I cast the spell while I already have 4 light spells active, I have to choose one to end.
May summons a ball of light and casts it into the O house. Immediately, it illuminates seemingly Ba Ming, who is standing not too far inside the door, and she sees you see her and is startled, and she says, May, come in.
I will come in and usher everyone else in.
As soon as you move through the door, it slams. Well, it doesn't slam shut. It slides shut, and you hear kind of a like a setting in sound. Do you do anything immediately?
How does this spell work? To look how this works. No, I cannot use prestidigitation to open the door. I will keep my eyes on Ba Ming.
She is go ahead.
Oh, I was just like try to ascertain if there's anything different about her or anything like that has affected her.
Roll a secret investigation check.
All right. Where are my skills?
I wonder this of myself.
Bad news, chat. I don't have investigation as a skill.
All right.
You do.
So I will just roll a 20, a d20, and
Are you believing that this is not the way to do it, Aurelia? Is something?
Oh no.
No.
I was like, I assume I just roll a regular d20.
But you're saying that
I mean, would it not just be
May
perception?
does have the.
I thought that everybody had it. I was wrong. I don't have it either.
No, I was thinking the same way you were. I don't think it is just perception, right? So let me investigation Pathfinder. Oh no, this is for an investigation. I need to do an investigation check. I like how many systems it has. Investigate actions. Oh, it's recall knowledge. Well, okay, so investigation is not what I'm looking for. I'm looking for perception then.
Okay.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
What
Just roll perception
is
then.
Okay. It's not listed, but I do have it under for initiative that it's using perception. So do I roll that? Because if I look at if I go to my skills, I do not have perception under core skills.
Perception, look to the left of your thing, and perception right in the middle, there's something you can roll for it.
Yeah, under initiative. That's what I thought. Okay. There's no active encounter. I'm not allowed to.
Right above initiative.
Oh, I see it now. You're so right.
Oh, yeah, I wasn't seeing that either. I see it. Okay, cool.
Blind GM roll.
Yep.
Merry Christmas, Finn.
She is just as startled as you are by the door closing. She says, "Is there a?" She almost says "ghost." You can tell, but she remembers the first rule. She says, "I think someone is in here."
Perhaps.
Outside, what do you all do?
We're outside?
Yeah, only Young or only May got in.
Then let's see.
Shit. Start looking for other ways in, just like around the house.
I pull out once again my trusty brass ear and start listening in.
Okay. What is it? Do you just automatically get that, or is there anything to roll?
I do it, and
That's
I
very cool.
get only half the like disadvantage from listening in through a door.
And I mean, are there windows? Can we see inside the building, or?
I'm gonna say the windows are similarly shuttered right now.
Mm-hmm.
Is listening in a particular thing, or is it just a perception check?
It's just perception.
Okay. And you say, yeah, I'm sorry. Could you describe? You say you get like half. Could you?
I sent it in the chat.
Oh,
When
thank you.
using a brass ear to listen through a door, window, thin wall, if the barrier would normally increase the DC of your perception check to hear sounds, the DC only increases by half as much.
Okay.
I mean, is this just like a paper door? What type of door is this?
This is why they described doors at the very beginning. I understand now.
Because like if it's slamming shut and there's monsters and death and stuff, I'm just barreling through it. If it's a paper door,
It is a paper
I can
door,
run through paper.
but the thing to remember is like you'd be fucking up their door.
That's okay. I think it's mainly trying to save people at the moment.
No. Use your raw strength to like slide it open.
He's just like, oh shit,
We could
people are
give
in
it a shot.
danger.
Please do not break through my friend's door.
But can you communicate this, or am I like, there are people in danger?
No,
That was an
definitely.
ominous closing of a door with no one touching it.
Absolutely not. Yang's looking for another way in, like a window, or maybe even jumping up, trying to climb onto the roof or something. Anything.
Well, I'm
really.
let's see. I guess I run up to the door and say like, anything wrong? Just waiting. The second there's a scream or a thing for help, they're tearing through that door.
May, you can hear him.
We may have an uninvited visitor.
Young, the windows are latched shut.
Ghosts magic?
That's an interesting question, isn't it?
Know what else they would be,
because
but
I also
Like,
have oddity
would
identification.
detect magic detect a ghost?
oh, that's a good question.
Are ghosts magic 2E?
No.
Second edition of D&D.
I don't
right.
think they are. I think
They're
they're like occult, right? But they're not magic. I don't think they are magic.
Oh, I guess there's no reason for me to not detect magic and see.
Yeah.
Sure.
Is there magic?
There's not magic. We can just
Is there like a
Light, right?
skylight or like any
Nature.
cracks in the roof that could be seen through?
are you going up to the roof?
My head could.
Okay. I'll say there's not a skylight. Was Yang gonna force open the door or window?
She's giving it a shot.
Sure. Roll athletics.
Oh no.
And I'll also try to force open the door.
You want to help me with the window, or you want to do the door?
Sure. I mean, I feel like the door is easier to get through, right?
Yang, you with your incredible strength, you force open the window successfully. You hear the sound of the latch, the metal of the latch just as you break it and open the window. Some light pours in, and you can actually see the O. So, but O bombing. Her parents were killed, right? But she has distant relatives that have raised her since. They are kind of huddled in a side room, and they like squint as the light comes in.
Everything okay in there?
Man responds. He says, "I don't think so. I think something's up. Are you here to help?"
Yes. Right.
Meanwhile,
Yes.
inside, May, you and Bombing, yeah, light comes in from the side, like through a doorway, and you all can see this happening as well. So yeah, you all have solved the puzzle of the door that closed.
Thank Christ.
Bombing says, "What's happening out there?" You all could just say, "We relay the information," or we can roleplay this either way.
I don't think there's any reason to be like coy about it or anything.
Death,
Yeah.
gremlins, myth,
Okay.
lamps are gone.
She seems deep in thought. She says, "Well, I can tell you all are about to seemingly do something about this. So I'll just say, be careful. Stay in touch, and good luck." I don't think there's more to say.
Wait, where was the place that one of them said everyone was probably going to be heading to for safety?
The Matsuki Estate, which is it is
How far away is that?
W6. It is over here.
A little ways.
Because I was debating whether just telling them to head to Matsuki Estate, but I guess we haven't cleared that way yet.
Well, we have to go check on your family, right? So we can
Yeah,
swing up through town, and on the way back down, we can move them.
true.
Let me look at something real quick. Okay. After a brief conversation, you all leave the O house. They've decided to shelter in place for the moment, as have the Huas. And you all head down the road, I assume?
We're just in a direct line. Which one?
Which one?
I guess the direct
Which
line
way,
would lead
modern
us
man?
right by Nine-Ear Shrine.
It would.
Yeah, I guess urgency would dictate a direct line for Raja, at least.
Makes sense to me. All right. You all head in a direct line. Passing by the Nine-Ear Shrine, nothing seems unusual about it. Heading into the industrial district of
Time
town.
to light the lamp.
There are you can hear sounds of laughter, sounds of kind of what's the word, like splotching, squashing,
Squelching?
squelching. Thank you. There's some just various unnerving sounds happening around, but you all choose a path and modify it as you go that takes you away from the visibility of whatever those events are in the mist. As you all approach the bridge, the Dawnstep Bridge. One second. I have to scroll to the Dawnstep Bridge zone. Oops. I have destroyed the preview. Sorry, 1 second. Okay, we are back. Okay, oh, it's way down here. Okay, sorry, I'll not be so out of context. there are a few things that you notice as you approach the Dawnstep Bridge. It's made of gray stone, and you can see blood smeared across the stone, evidence of a recent fight, maybe. The Eternal Lantern is unlit, which seems to lend credence to the idea that the fog is due, in the general sense of uneasiness, is, due to the lantern not providing protection to the town. Similarly, Ugly Cute not providing protection to the town. How do you all
sure
approach?
Is a good thing we've got one more lantern's worth of oil.
You all, I assume, approach slowly. There are some sounds, some like monsters are right here sounds.
A measured but prepared approach, perhaps.
I ain't
Yeah.
never seen a monster I couldn't kill.
Yeah, I'd say like my sword is out, but like I'm moving fast because
Okay.
primarily
eating
thinking of
ass?
parents about to be.
You all see them before they see you. There is a large humanoid figure sitting on a throne made of stolen furniture that is heaped on the bridge. He is drinking and kind of yelling almost. There are several much smaller humanoids that you all now recognize as Jenkins that, according to the text, caper about, which is a nice verb. They seem to be, maybe it takes you a second to realize, mimicking the deaths of recent victims of theirs.
Can I or any of us recognize what the big thing is?
Do you all stay hidden and observe for a little bit, or do you march right in?
I guess sneaking closer.
Okay.
Like observe, unless it seems like they're about to like. Now we kill our next victim.
Roll, everybody roll a secret perception check, which I think I prompted in the chat, which I think you can just click on. I realized that was the thing.
A secret one? A blind GM roll?
You can just click on the thing in chat and it will do it. But yes. Let me look at these. May, you notice oh wow, it shows me when I prompted that, it shows me the results like success, critical failure, etc. Okay.
In that order.
Yes, in that order. May, you notice that the Jenkins are speaking common, in fact, but the larger figure sitting on the throne does not seem to be speaking common, or is just so drunk that common doesn't seem to like it's not.
So it's not like speaking a language that I know that isn't common?
Correct.
Okay.
Let me double check that actually real quick. 1 second.
It's speaking drunk common.
What languages do you know?
Aklo, Nagaji, Kitsune, common, and Tengu.
No. It's not speaking any of those.
As the rest of us just aren't able to hear.
Yang, you actually notice something else as well. You think, but by your judgment, the larger creature is so drunk that he's on the verge of passing out. You all spend a few minutes gaining this observation.
I guess as in doing that, can I switch my lead of the meadow or whatever to the big thing?
Yes.
All right, cool.
Some things to note is the only way to access Northridge is sorry, let me give the stream a better view, is either through this bridge by actually getting across the water by crossing the dam, which could be done after some time. Those are the only three ways of accessing Northridge. There's no bridge otherwise. So you could try to pass. You could try some other method of accessing Northridge if you wanted to right now, or you could head over to the Matsky Estate, which is W6, right? So it's over here, and meet up with folks and regroup before you do that, or you could plunge right in.
Well,
this,
gang,
encounter.
what do we want to do?
I mean, I really want to check how tough do these guys look.
Roll a. That's not a recall knowledge, is it?
Also, how many of them are there?
Yeah.
Not 5e2e. 1 second. Oh yeah, that is a recall knowledge. Okay. In terms of the number, it's you'd think it would say it right here, wouldn't you? Okay, I'm just gonna count. 1 second.
37.
And I guess I'd roll an esoteric to like determine how tough the big guy looks and the gremlins.
There are
The fact
8.
that esoteric says like any creature is why like why is it curses, ghosts, and any creature?
I'm gonna send you all to actually to this map because it's happening.
All right.
Let me add your all's tokens into here. I'm gonna have you all in the woods over here. And I will make all of these guys visible. Very cool. Okay, I'm sorry. I was distracted by doing the.
All right. So
Cody asked how many there were. There are however many there
Yeah.
are there. 3, 4,
That's
5,
a
6,
lot.
7, 8.
yeah, and looking at the icon for the big guy, I can guess what he is. But
You can?
should I roll? I mean,
Oh, you can.
it has art, yeah. But should I roll
Enhance.
esoteric to like determine how tough they look and like what I know about them?
Sure. Remind me how that works again. Sorry.
Esoteric lore is a special lore skill that can be used to recall knowledge regarding haunts, curses, and creatures of any type.
Okay, so it's like you have some modifier to that is higher than
Yeah, I get to add
recall
my
knowledge, is that it?
charisma to it
Okay,
as
cool.
well.
Yeah, roll esoteric to recall knowledge.
Mhm.
Wait,
Okay,
sorry,
so
don't tell me the
19.
result. I forgot to give a DC. Don't tell me. I'm
And
not looking.
then I believe I can give a +1 to that,
Mhm.
maybe.
1 second.
Yeah.
DC by level Pathfinder. DC by level. Okay, I have the DC. What was the roll?
20, dirty 20.
Okay.
If Cody was able to add his +1 to that.
You have not seen a creature like this before.
Mhm. And then the gremlins, like any vibe on like how dangerous they are. I guess I know a few of them were able to kill some guards.
Yeah, that's all you got for those.
Seems kind of dangerous.
What do you do?
I guess. So we go the long way? Like run?
You could stay in the bushes and not be seen by them. You could pass. You could head I guess in down in this map, but it's actually west.
But there's no bridges west, right?
Let's
Like we're still trying to get over to houses.
There
The
aren't,
idea
but you
behind
can meet up
west
with the
must be
Motsky estate over here.
Gotcha. But if the
And-
parents aren't there, then that's more time wasted to get to the household. And if they are at the Motsky estate, they're probably safe.
Again, the point of the Motsky estate
thinking.
would be to get
to get
help.
people. Gotcha.
Right.
I missed that part.
That's really the question: expedience or safety? Potential safety, not necessarily guaranteed.
Mm-hmm. Okay, two of us could go to Motsky Estate to get help, and the other two could go the long way around to, at the very least, get to the other side of the bridge, other side of the bridge, and do a little pincer attack.
What if they run into something over there on the way around?
True. I don't know. I'm a child. Any other thoughts?
I mean, we could see if there was some way we could try and like distract the creatures, but I don't know something like that we could do. I don't have anything, I don't believe.
Joe, did you take thaumaturgy?
No.
Sad. How do those
Pardon
what
me.
are those things you got from your house, May?
These, and I hold up the grenades. Apparently,
What are what are those? They look kind of like, I don't know, bombs?
hold on, let's click on it so I know what it does.
I think you can also share it with others. As like there should be like a little icon at the top of things that'll be like share with others, or you right click and it's like share with others, and that will show everyone what you're looking at.
Interesting.
Um,
I think these only work on less than alive creatures.
unalive creatures.
Can't believe that because of Rule 1, we have to talk like we're on fucking TikTok.
I'm really trying to decide if I should just start saying ghost anyways. Just fuck it up immediately.
No, please do not do that.
I mean, you could say undead. That's not ghost.
You're correct.
I mean, does anyone else have good, or is anyone else sneaky? We could have sneaky people go the long way and try and stay out of trouble, and other people run and get help.
I don't. As said before, I don't think we should be splitting up.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, let's go and get help then. Time's away.
Okay. Meow.
Wait.
We running.
Y'all are going too fast. Everybody gain 10 XP just for looking at the monsters.
Yippee!
And I'm also giving you all
For
one
observing.
reputation point with each faction.
I misclicked.
Oh, I'm sorry. Did I activate that scene? I did not mean to do that. Okay.
Hold on, I accidentally.
Guys, let's keep going and looking at the monsters and leaving and gain infinite XP. Then we'll be
XP
strong enough to
back.
take them on.
Let me do a measurement of something real quick. Okay. And you're all, so let me do a speed calculation. I'm just figuring out how time is ticking. You all can do 2 miles an okay, yeah. You all can do like 2.5 miles an hour. Okay. So you all are heading to the Matsuki estate.
Yes.
Okay. I'm going to call another recess in order to go to the bathroom.
All right.
Okay.
And can I say, like, I'm booking it? I don't know how well Constitution will hold out, but I'll.
Seems like a running type situation.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
You can do this.
For calculating time.
I'm sending the video to intermission mode. to recording mode. Very cool. Very cool. And I am resuming the music.
Christopher.
Shit. The inverse, it fucks with me so much.
All right, yours is a lot bigger. Let me.
I gotta be
His
there.
heart grew.
3 sizes that day.
There we go. Oh, very adorable.
Um,
Okay. There we go. We got
you
the heart.
all approach
I got him.
the Matsky estate. So Matsky, old Matsky is one of the oldest people in town, hence his name. He acts as kind of a spiritual leader for the Southbank faction.
And
he
May
used to-
decided to stay at the milling houses.
Oh, apparently.
Oh shit! Oops.
She's like, ooh, how do mills work?
I like when the big
Matsky
rock spins around.
used to be a carpenter, so really appreciates like construction of shit, right? And so he had the Matsky estate, which was constructed to house his family, be like a fairly grand thing. He in fact had limestone
Quoted.
sorry, I'm getting myself confused.
Pins dissociating.
Let me check something real quick.
Oh my god, my ass.
Simply rotate which cheek you were sitting on.
Okay. Old Matsky had the estate surrounded by limestone, which was a superstition about keeping out ghosts, which you can in fact see on the map. You all make your way rushing over there using that same strategy of avoiding where there is sound, and your all sounds are likewise not heard. But you do hear sound from the Matsky estate. There is a large, it seems, number of people who are here. There are people
Everyone is
standing
here.
guard, and they see that that you all are not monsters, and they let you in. Do you all enter into the house, the main house?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Young's is
Okay.
kind
Looking
of
for
following
my
Raspberry.
parents first, soldiers second.
Okay. Soldiers?
Or people that can fight.
Okay.
Not like the US military.
Delta Force.
There's oil in Willowshore.
Yeah, you all enter into the main sorry, I'm checking something. You all enter into the main I'm sorry, let me check this real quick. The audio seems fucked.
But Ben, did you just enter into a time loop?
Oh no, it's fine. It's just very quiet. I was worried that it was playing I was worrying that that it was playing evil sound instead of good sound, because one time I previously had to do it and it was, instead of like music, it was like so I'm making sure that wasn't accidentally coming through. Okay, yeah. So okay, sorry. You all enter into, it's going to take me a while to be able to GM and control all the software all at once. You all enter into the main building of the estate. It is a blur of activity. You can see that rooms have been cleared and converted into, for a number of purposes. There's workshops, there's medical stations, there is sleeping quarters, and there's a banquet hall that currently is a pocket of calm. Let me do something real quick. Help if I can spell.
Am I going insane?
No, I just changed the music if that's what you're thinking.
I was like, why do I hear clock sounds?
Oh, that's the indoors sound effect.
That's the indoor sound effect. Do you all enter the banquet hall?
Sure.
Yes.
Okay. You
Looking for
see,
peeps.
there is a on a large table. There are a number of figures who are advising. It seems Old Matsuki. I will show you all a picture of Old Matsuki. Interestingly, I click on Old Matsuki and I do not see a picture of Old Matsuki. Why would this? Why
Does it
this month
show
like this?
young Matsuki?
Here we go.
There
There
he
he
is.
This is Old Matsuki. I like how intimidating he looks with this. I like how he's holding the
Yeah, he's got the snout.
yeah,
Hell yeah.
He's holding the thing from Harry Potter that Dumbledore's memories are stored in.
Pensive?
Yeah. Yeah, this is Old Matsuki. Right now he is not looking so smug. He is instead listening intently to advice from people, and he is taking notes. He is listening to all the reports that are coming in from people who have ended up at the Matsuki estate like you all. He notices you all and he puts up a hand to pause the person who's talking with him, and he beckons you all over. He says, "Glad to hear everybody made it back safe. I assume you are safe?"
As can be.
So far.
Fantastic. I feared after what happened after the festival that you all might have been lost. I'm glad to see that you were not. Do you need food? Do you need drinks? I have some alcohol.
Yeah.
Both would be good. But also, are my parents here?
I have not seen them, no. We haven't actually seen anybody from Northridge. They are very likely.
There's
Big
some
monster.
yeah, describe the scene at the bridge.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, we are aware of that. I was thinking about warning you of that. It seems like it is impossible to miss. The other reports that I've received are that these Jenkins, as you may have identified, are fighting alongside this larger creature. If we intend to contact Northridge, it might make sense to draw the small creatures away from the large creature. He's thinking.
Which
Um,
I look over to Chris's character, who seemed to know something about them. Any information you can give?
About the Jenkins, I guess, should I roll something to see if I know their like weaknesses? There's some weaknesses or
Weakness.
anything
Are
about
they
them.
attracted to
okay.
shiny
I
objects?
forgot to loop the
Yeah.
song. Sorry,
Oh,
we're entering a new.
This
We're at the
music
harbor.
tells us.
Did you
This
say?
music hints that we're on the correct path.
I would love to talk about
Yeah.
you.
Yeah, would that
Um,
be
yeah, you could. That would be a recall knowledge. Using
okay?
your
So
oracles.
esoteric again.
Yep.
That was a 15. Yeah.
Yeah, and you were
Oh,
looking
Columbo
for.
has a grappling bolt.
You don't need to worry about what's in my inventory, big
What,
boy.
You're
you don't
looking
have a
for a
grappling hook?
weakness.
Yeah, weaknesses or general like temperaments, like what could distract them, what they're weak to, whatever.
From
If they can swim, all
yeah,
that shit.
from what you studied at the at Mother's Coil, you know monsters like this are often weak to cold iron.
All right, we got a 4. Yeah, gamers.
Well.
And cold iron,
Thanks.
is that like the same effect as like magical attacks?
Oh, it's cold iron.
I think it's just a
Okay, so
material.
cold iron's its own special thing.
Yeah, yeah.
Thought it was wicker
Iron that's
rules.
cold iron.
Mm-hmm.
Matsuki says, "Thank you. That's good info." My idea was if we offer do a situation where we offer the large creature something to drink to refill what it's already drinking, and then if it's poison, we take it out. Could happen.
Fine. Uh, it, did whoever it was that perceived them speaking common earlier communicate them speaking common?
That'd be May, I believe.
They the small ones spoke common, but the drunks either spoke no language I'm aware of, or was too inebriated to speak well.
So they are unsentient enough to speak, so we could try that. And then try that, and then worst case scenario, have the gang behind ready to take up arms if the diplomacy fails.
Matsuki sees you all kind of immediately going into plan making mode, and he smiles. He says, y'all are deciding to take action here. It seems like you all are have quite the initiative."
Oh, I do have a +5
Initiative.
He says, "That is exactly what I'm looking for right now. In fact, I have a number of tasks that we have not had the resources to accomplish yet. One is contacting Northridge at all. I fear, or I feel that most everyone from Northridge is probably holing up with probably Granny Who, and they're probably at the trade office. It's a large building, safe building up in the east. If we can make contact there, that would be most advantageous. Another thing on my mind, he kind of falls through some
More thing.
Yeah, some papers, notes that he's taken. He says, some people here have seen a horse-sized spider strolling through the mists. I believe that is Ugly Cute, as he is known. I believe Ugly Cute has awakened to defend the town. But
yeah, he went off into the river.
He went into the river. Okay. So,
and who knows where from there.
I think if we can recruit the hunters from the Silver Mist Lodges to track Ugly Cute, that could be advantageous as well. If Ugly Cute could very actively defend the town. However, we have yet to be able to contact the hunters. On your all's questing, if you could stop by the Silver Mist Lodges and relay this, that would be excellent.
Which one?
I guess the one that's closer.
That's the one I was hoping it should be.
One
Sure.
immediately to the south.
Another thing I'm thinking about. All this weather reminds me of a nursery rhyme. Are you all familiar? You better be.
Yes.
The lazy
Yes.
one.
The lazy one.
Party, yeah.
Lazy ado.
Gestures to flask of oil.
The Eternal Lantern seems to have gone out. This is very bad. I'm not sure if you all know the history of the Eternal Lantern, how we came to have it?
Well, actually, can I make a?
Willowshore lore check?
That's the one.
Sure.
Actually,
Do I make that public, private, or blind?
Whatever you want. Not
Alright.
blind though.
Okay. Let's make this public then. Alright.
All right, that was a 19. You do know the history of the Eternal Lantern. It was a gift from Master Ji Hui when she established the town. She blessed it, or she didn't bless it, but she sought out the blessings of 3 gods from 3 different shrines, which lit the lantern. So it was not from oil; it was from these blessed copper coins. So in order to relight the lantern, you would not just need this oil; you would also need 3 blessed copper coins. So that seems like a little bit of an issue. Old Matsuki sees you recalling this and it's like, yep.
They know.
I have a
Well, there's
go ahead.
2 shrines on this side of the river. Is there a third one somewhere?
You all can roll about the shrines. There are a lot of shrines in town. The question is, which ones do you know about?
Yeah.
Everybody make a recall knowledge check with Willowshore lore.
How the hell do I do that?
Also, you automatically know the locations of any shrine to a god who you worship.
Yeah. Yeah. How would I do for Willowshore lore?
If you don't have it, just do a base 20.
Okay, but do I have to click anything other than just the roll
No.
for the? Okay. No, I got robbed.
skill issue. No,
Why
I
are
got
people-
robbed.
Skill issue.
I was hoping it'd be a 1.
Why did you roll Willowshore lore? Oh, I see. Okay. So I'll just use
with
the
a plus
highest
7?
one.
Wait.
Yeah, Joe seems kind of cracked with it.
Okay.
He'll be sorry when we get to the roll T lore part of the campaign.
You're so right.
May, you are pretty darn familiar with Willowshore lore, or with Willowshore, in fact, with Willowshore.
Willow lore.
Willow lore. You are familiar with Willow lore. You know the location of every shrine in Willowshore, and you can share this with everyone. The closest, so you need, in order to bless the coins, you would need to get the blessings from 3 gods at 3 different shrines. The closest ones to Matsuki, there's a shrine to Abadar at W. Here, I'll
W3.
Yeah, W3. I guess. Yeah, that is obvious by.
If we press
virtue
Alt,
of
we
pressing
learn
Alt.
everything.
Yeah, the 9-year shrine.
Yep.
I'm familiar with the 9-year
You
shrine
know the 9-year shrine
very easily.
Let me see if there's any that are closer that I'll let you all know about. One sec, I'm just looking through my list of shrines. There's one to Catefis at Silver Mist Lodges. We can say that that's the silver one, the one to the. Oh, sorry. Let me for the stream, let me share where these locations are. This one is I'm sorry. This one is the Abadar Shrine. This one is Silver Mist Lodges. So there's 2 shrines there, and then let's see if there's another close one. Let me look at my list.
9-year shrine, I think, is the closest.
Well, there's a lot of shrines that are not on the map. Is the thing. I'm looking through my large list of shrines. The Thrice Blessed Inn has a shrine to Callistria, and that's right here. So
Oh, that's good.
there are several shrines nearby.
So
Go ahead.
we're pretty close to Muskie Estate. So I know you don't want to split up, but we can split up to get the coins real quick. Someone that knows the hunters can get a Silvermist Lodge to get that one, and then run back. If we encounter trouble, we could just run back to Muskie Estate.
Makes as much sense as anything. We don't
Speed.
exactly have a ton of time.
Yeah.
Something
go
that
to the
I will
Silvermist Lodge.
warn you all about. Downtown Willowshore. I've heard reports that it is especially dangerous right now. That most monsters in town are patrolling the streets there. I would recommend staying away from downtown Willowshore at this time. That is 15 on the map.
It's very unfortunate for Columbo.
It is
his wife.
unfortunate for Columbo, isn't it?
No, it's unfortunate for the monsters if they try to get with Mrs. Columbo.
Yeah.
I've been saying this.
Things should be easier downtown once the lantern is relit.
Mm-hmm.
The sense of dread over the community should be lifted.
I guess I
hope.
can run to the Thrice Blessed. Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt.
No, that was it.
Who's going to the Abadar Shrine?
So you all are starting with the shrine blessings?
Yeah. Seems a good place to start.
Okay. While this is all happening, by the way, the food and drink have arrived, and you all, I assume, have been eating.
Partaking.
We eat and sup.
The first meal in quite some time.
Mm-hmm.
Old Matsuki gives you 3 copper coins that are just normal copper coins.
Mm-hmm.
Unblessed. Okay, so Thrice Blessed Inn, Abadar, and Silvermist Lodges have the 3 nearest shrines.
Mm-hmm. And
Let me.
we were also supposed to. Whoever's going to Silvermist Lodges can
Yeah.
also talk with the hunters to find the spider.
Right. I can get the hunters on board, no problem, but I don't really know anything about how to get the blessing from the shrine.
Old Matsuki, as you all are just about to head out, gives you at least guidance on a 10-minute long ritual you can do to hopefully invoke, like a prayer you can do to he hopes invoke the blessings.
All right.
Are you all heading out?
Yabba-dabba-doo.
I think
Everybody gain 40 experience points for meeting Old Matsuki.
Yep.
Or not meeting him, but the players meeting him, I guess.
Meeting him for the first
Who
time.
is this?
Right.
Who are you?
Why are you so old?
I'm
We
gonna
should be at
call
180,
you
right?
Old
Yes.
Matsuki.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Trying to decide if we should call it here for the night or if we should do some shrine blessing. What do y'all think?
Shrine, blessing, shrine.
How long would the shrine blessing take?
10 minutes.
No, in the real world.
Wouldn't you like to
In
know
and
where
out,
we're going?
10-minute adventure.
Real
Mhm.
fast. 10-minute shrine blessing. Well, we can sample a shrine blessing, surely.
Partake.
A succulent shrine blessing.
Let's handle the Silver Mist. Is somebody trading with me?
Give me knowledge.
No.
Damn.
Let's so you all are splitting up, right?
To look for
Yeah.
clues.
You remind me who's going where?
I'm going to the Thrice Blessed Inn.
Okay.
I'm headed lodgeward.
Mm-hmm.
You're headed
Who?
lodge.
Joe? Cody?
Lodge
right.
ho. I can
I
perhaps
guess I'll go to Abadar.
share my the whatever the fuck it's called. Pursue a lead on Ugly Cute.
Perhaps.
Um,
Before we leave.
Yeah.
Where do we want to meet back up?
Oh, what if we do 2 and
By the
2,
shrine?
and then we meet
Or
up
by
at the
the,
Abadar shrine?
Or I was thinking meet up by
That
the lantern. Because if we have them blessed, then that's like the next place to go, anyways, right?
That's true.
What about this? Well, Chris, you have been awfully generous, so which would you like to do? You want to do 1-1-2, or you want to do 2-2, and then you guys go there afterwards, and then over towards the lantern? Does that make sense?
I don't understand what the numbers you just said meant.
People. So
Uh,
it's currently split 1-1-2.
Mhm.
Joe said, "Why don't we do 2 and 2, and then we can meet there." Or he said we could all meet at Abadar, but like optimizing like movement speed, right?
yeah,
We do
I mean,
Abadar and then head towards Thrice Blessed, and that's on the way to the lantern.
I think 1-1-2 is fine because at the very least, these two that just have one each are really close to Motsky Estate. So, like, if we encounter something and we're not ready for it, we could easily sprint to safety. So having the two at Silver Mist Lodges makes sense. And then
There you
for
have
like
it.
speed, since each one is a 10-minute ritual, just having all three of them going on at once saves a lot of time.
It's true.
And if anything comes up, Columbo and Young,
We're
the
just gonna one-shot it.
one hit, one kill,
Yeah.
2-0
Yeah.
can fuck up anything in the woods.
Yeah.
2 enemies are cooked. We've never had to go a second round, so we don't know. But hopefully not glass cannons.
Yeah.
All right.
I just think Raj is very much feeling urgency, so it's like splitting
No,
up's
I get
fine
it.
if it makes it go faster.
Makes sense.
Hmm.
Okay.
Let's do it.
Let's go with Silver Mist Lodge folks first.
Ooh.
So that is Columbo and Yang, right?
Correct.
Stand by. Belay that order. Could I drag you all?
Sure.
Mhm.
Oh, I
More
see.
will happen. You all book it from the south side of the Matsky estate, going through this farmland, and you pass Graveside Manors, which is an often forgotten, maybe not for Yang if she goes to the Silver Mist Lodges frequently as she does. It's an often forgotten part of Willowshore. I'm going to switch the music real quick. I should have this more. I should know what music I'm doing more quickly. Awesome. And I need woods. Okay, awesome. You all, so Graveside Manors is a cemetery, not for, I used to be graphic about it, not for bodies, but for,
Cremations.
yeah,
Cremated
cremation.
remains.
I don't know what the right word there is.
Urns.
Urns. Sure. Urns. It's led by a very old, not old for an elf, but she is old because she is an elf. Elf named Yu Sojin, and you don't see her a lot in town festivities. She wasn't at the Reenactment Festival, but as you all sprinted incredible speeds through the graveyard, you catch a glimpse of her actually inside a tree, seemingly very attentively doing some business up there. Do you all stop to say hi, or do you continue to book it?
I mean, just check in at the very least, like, hey, you know what's going on, right? You good?
She sees you all and holds up a finger and like 1 second, and she carefully balances between two branches and reaches up and plucks a mushroom off of the tree, and she takes her time, frustratingly maybe, examining the mushroom, and then turns down to you all, and she says, "Yes, I'm afraid so. I fear for the town."
We're heading down to the Silver Mist Lodges to see if the hunters can try and find Ugly Cute and do a little blessing ritual.
Sounds like a good plan to me. Remember to don't be so hasty though. Take time for yourself.
That's good and all, but why haven't you gone to Matsuki Estate?
I'm fine up here. I have work to do.
Can I don't know what kind of check it would be like. Can I do a sus check? Like, does this seem like her normal demeanor? Does this seem like believable as the sort of thing she'd be doing?
Would you call that a diplomacy set check or a like society check? Society
Like an
maybe,
insight check, maybe?
I guess society, perhaps.
or just insight. I don't know. Whichever is higher for you. That was a
Call that 20 society.
yeah, and you've got pursue a lead on that.
Uh,
Is that on
I
purpose?
don't know why it defaults to having pursue
Okay,
a lead
I'm gonna
on.
take that down to a 19.
Unless she happens to be ugly cute in disguise.
Sure. Uh, you don't know. You have not had a lot of encounters with her.
Young sort of looks at Columbo, then looks back, and then back to Columbo.
Well, the be
Okay.
seen ya, suppose.
She says, "Take care,"
Yeah.
and turns back to the tree.
Does detect magic have like, it doesn't say like auditory or have anything like that? Is it just like I do it and feel it, or is it a noticeable thing?
I'd say you do it and feel it if it's not like
All right,
auditory.
I guess detect magic real quick. Does she seem? Do I sense magic amongst her?
Let me pull up her character sheet real quick. 1 sec. Yes, you do. Do I have to tell you more?
No information beyond the presence or absence of magic.
There you have it.
Is she walking away, or is she still?
She is solidly like 30 feet up in a tree.
She turned away from us by any chance?
Yeah, she's now examining whatever fungus she was looking at previously.
Hey, Columbo, what's the one of the rules or whatever? Would she follow those? Isn't there one like about turning around or something?
I
Turn
don't
around.
think so.
It's if someone calls, like taps you on the back at night.
Like,
No, if you
oh,
hear
really?
someone
No.
call your name from behind, you gotta
Oh.
turn around. That's the rule.
Yeah, at night.
Cleaning
But
the
I
bathroom
don't think it's
at
night.
Yeah,
night.
it's like 2 p.m.
It is currently.
at most.
I absolutely cannot find the window. It is currently 1 p.m. In fact, it is not yet night. You all, I assume, continue on through the woods, and
We
to grandmother's
can
house we go.
Circle back to this
problem.
discussion.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you all head over to the Silver Mist Lodges. I'm going to. So, are you? What is your priority right now? Is it to bless the coin that you have, or is it to find the hunters and tell them to go after Ugly Cute?
Feel like the hunters first, so they can get a leave on while we're doing our ritual.
Gotcha. You all are going to need to. So, Silver Mist Lodges is a larger complex than it seems on the map. You all are going to need to search for an amount of time. Roll either perception or survival. Oh wait, you know what I can do? You know what I can do? There. Now you just have to click.
Uh,
Cool. Young, you know this place inside and out. You know where people are. That's a weird way of saying it. You know where people tend to be and where people can be. I'm going to open up a scene. Oh, this is interesting. Stand by. Now I need to press 1,000 buttons. Awesome. Okay, now I am placing you all down here. You are Yang and Columbo. And I'm activating the scene. And I will show this over here. Don't go too far yet, because things are happening.
Sorry, understood.
No
I did
worries.
not consider that.
No worries. There is a commotion taking place here. Did I make them visible or invisible? I just made them. Oops. Sorry. This one should be also visible. And this one should be. Where the fuck? Oh. Also visible. And I will change the camera mode. Sorry, there's so many things to click. I'll do it like this. Okay, yeah, there is a commotion taking place outside this particular farm building. There's a pair of Jenkins at the front. and there is a weasel, and there's a sparrow, and they seem to be kind of lounging around, kind of arguing, just like having little verbal jousts with each other.
Like a regular ass weasel and sparrow.
No, just the Jenkins, just the
Let's
Jenkins
see.
talking to each other.
Yeah, but
Is
no,
it possible-
that is a regular ass weasel.
That is a regular ass weasel.
Is it possible to give like a spectator token or something? Because I just have the black screen.
Oh,
I'm
I'm sorry.
assuming Joe
Yeah.
has the same.
Yeah, totally. I can add you all in. Sorry. You all are
The
here in
spirit
spirit.
of May and Nagaraja.
It's the what are the Tears of the
The
Kingdom?
Force Ghosts.
I'll just be up here, not participating.
The sages are with you. If you want to do that, that's fine. They turn their attention to this southwest area, if you can see my cursor, and they are calling out taunts to a hunter who is inside this door. They are saying, in fact, blue like the dawn, purple and miraculous, swift like a fawn, together we are the Abacus sisters. They kind of cackle and laugh. And
They're the what are the sisters from Ed, Ed and Eddie?
I don't know.
Canker sisters.
They're the Canker sisters.
The weasel, who you imagine was just a normal weasel, says, "That means we're here to steal all your cattle." And the raven, I believe, sparrow. Wait a second. Is it a sparrow named Raven? It's a raven named Sparrow.
Hell yeah.
Turns towards the hunter and says, "Here, here, kitty, come on out and get a treat." They do not see you all yet. What do you do?
I don't suppose you
I
got
whisper.
another killer shot in you.
You want me to just fucking shoot him and start combat?
I was kind of thinking we just shoot him and start combat. Unless you want to take a crack at talking him down.
No. We can verbally joust mid combat.
Sounds good. Sounds good to me.
Shall I select tokens and start combat?
I suppose, and then hopefully the hunters can get in on this action.
Oops. When I select those tokens, I can't actually see. Put
I did
these
not mean
guys
to
in
post dagger.
Post dagger.
Oh, brother.
I'm not going to start combat because I'm going to give you all a surprise round. Yeah, you know what? I'm going to have everyone roll initiative. I'll roll it for everyone who's not y'all.
Mystery.
Umika rolled high as shit. And then we also roll initiative, right?
Yeah. I am going to click begin encounter, even though I'm going to give you all the surprise round. One moment.
Kind of a clunker of a roll.
We're heading into combat mode.
Let me think about this.
All right. So yeah, you all have a surprise attack on these Jenkins and Raven and Weasel, who are tormenting this this hunter.
All right. I guess is it me first?
Seems that way.
Sure. Whichever order you all want to go in, because this is before the actual combat starts.
I suppose devise a stratagem on this the bottom one, which I believe is Murasaki.
That is
Which devise a stratagem.
right.
15, I feel pretty good, and I get a recall knowledge check.
Okay.
Which what would the skill be for these beings?
This would be nature.
Darn.
Wow.
Oof.
Oh shoot, that should have been a secret, probably. It's fine. It's fine. These are more Jenkins.
All right, and then I suppose does a like 22 hit?
What are you hitting with?
Crossbow.
Yes.
All right. Does it just regular hit?
It does.
Or
Just
all
regular.
right.
Roll damage.
It's a 9.
The Can you all see the injured state of them?
Yes.
Yes.
Or I see injured.
I
You
do
see
also
injured.
see injured.
One of the Abacus sisters shouts out as the crossbow hits you and says, Hey, who's there? Who's there? We just want to talk. Yang, it is your turn.
Okay.
And then I guess I spend the rest of mine reloading. Just
Oh,
to
yeah. I'm sorry. You have
be...
actions. Yep. Sounds good.
And then it's the end of my turn.
I suppose it's too late to have already drawn the short bow. Let me think.
Throw a rock at them.
Maybe it's time to show dagger.
Oh shit, I've made the
Can it be
mistake
thrown?
once more.
It
Sorry.
can be thrown.
I like how it goes to tribal war every time. I need to be more careful about clicking the repeat button on these. Okay.
You know what? Uh, hmm. I think we are gonna do a throw. Let me think about how the action economy on this is gonna be. Uh, let's do it like this. I'm gonna draw the dagger, then I'm gonna throw the dagger.
Okay.
Let's see. How do I do that? In this. I think that it's probably the smaller value. There's so like what I see whenever I see dagger is strike action +9 or strike action +8. I'm assuming that it's the +8 because it's thrown instead of stabbing.
That is thrown. Yes, that's right.
Then I will throw at the injured Abacus sister.
Okay.
You?
Bad
Not my
news
best
bears.
I mean, it's still a 12.
Still a 12. That does not hit. Your dagger
Brutal.
yeah, flies and lands itself in the wall of this farmhouse.
Funk. Well, it was worth a shot.
Okay,
We're
now
back to the old.
I'm
I'm just gonna change grip to be back on the old Kwandao.
sure. Sorry, I keep on thinking in D&D rules, where
No problem.
yeah, it doesn't work like that. Yeah. Okay. Sumika's not actually really in the order. I don't know why she's in here. Remove participant. Okay. Murasaki, the southernmost Jinkin, looks out at who was it? Who it was Columbo.
Yeah, Columbo's the one that
Yeah.
hit.
I'm gonna move you because I'm getting confused. Okay. Yeah, this is my first time ever attacking.
Does the creature say that, or
No, I say that.
It's my first time ever attacking.
That'd be hilarious. Toggle targeting. How do I do that? 1 second. Target. There we go. Okay. 1 second. Where do you see people's speed? Oh, there it is. 30. So that is 6 squares. Murasaki says, "Well, okay. I just wanted to. I don't know. Have a battle of wits with y'all, but I guess we're gonna fight. I guess we're gonna fight." Goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's not far enough, is it?
Oh, somebody is realizing that we're just about 35 feet apart.
Aren't
And I
we?
could hit them with the Guandao from that far.
Murasaki begins to rush at you, 3, and notices that she's not gonna get there, and veers off. No, I'm sorry, veers off this way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Seemingly heading for Sumika, maybe. So that was a stride. Oh wait, you can stride twice. You can
Yes.
stride twice.
You can.
Murasaki is
Oh.
going right at you, Columbo, and is using 2 strides, and then will strike with a short sword.
I've seen Columbo dodge these. Oof.
That is a 17 to hit.
I
No, I'm
think
sorry.
that
I'm sorry.
probably.
That is added. Oh, that's plus 9, 26 to hit. It's a critical hit, in fact.
All right, yeah, that'll hit, and I'm gonna cringe.
What does that do?
It subtracts some of the damage for a critical hit.
Oh, I see.
Attacking creature takes a circumstance that does -3 damage.
you're dealt -1 damage, heal 1.
Okay. I realize
Does-
we're at time now. I think let's see if we can finish this combat in the next 10 minutes. If not, we can stop in the middle. If that's good.
I have a quick question.
Yeah.
Reactive strike.
Okay.
It uses the manipulate. If somebody uses, a creature within your reach uses a manipulate action or a move action, makes a ranged attack, or leaves a square during its move action. I can lash out at a foe that leaves an opening, make a melee strike against the triggering creature.
Okay.
Do I need to have prepared a reaction for that to activate?
Could you send it in chat?
Oh yeah, I forgot I could do that
Thank you.
because
That is really
technically
nice. Cody just taught me
having
about that.
10 feet of reach, or if the attack counts as a manipulate action.
You can use you don't need to prepare a reaction. You can sorry, was that the question?
Yes. So can I reactive strike? Question mark.
Yes, I think you can have like 1 reaction per round or something. So yes, you can reactive strike.
Yeah.
Okay.
Manipulate or move. Makes
I
a
have a
ranged
reach.
attack or leaves a square during a move action it's using. But it doesn't seem like it's any of those, right?
Well, I have 10 reach because of Guandao, so it moved from here to here.
Well, I think. Oh.
Or is it saying it like because it's
Or
the
a
only
move
reason I
action.
ask is because
Yes. Yeah.
it's distinct from attack of opportunity, which I also have.
Yeah. No, I think you're right. Move action within your reach. Yes, you can use reactive strike.
Okay.
I'm gonna say that happens before Murasaki actually strikes Columbo.
All right. Let's see. Strike doesn't count towards your multi-attack penalty. Okay. So then just a normal strike.
Use a hero point.
I'm hitting 13.
What are you
One more
striking
than
with?
the dagger.
Use a
One,
hero point.
Yeah, I probably should.
You could use a hero
Probably
point.
Kill.
Hero point is like inspiration in 5e.
Yeah, I'm gonna take Cody's advice on that.
Okay.
The 12 did not hit.
It's
I
the
gave
end of the
myself a hero
session.
point. I've used it. I took it away from myself. I didn't use it, so I'm just gonna re-roll? Question mark.
Yeah, go ahead.
It's gonna be a 1. Let's
Come
see.
on, better.
It is
Yes.
incredible, incredible. Yeah, so you reach out and the Jinkin just kind of ducks out of the way easily. You get the sense that this is going to be a bit more difficult than previous encounters. These seem like these Jinkins seem a little bit more skilled, and there's 2 of them and also 2 more monsters. At the same time, Murasaki lands a critical hit on Columbo, dealing 4 damage. But then you're cringing, so that reduces it by 2, you said?
Reduces by 3.
Oh, wow, okay.
My level plus 2, I think.
Okay, so you
Your
only take
level
1
plus
damage.
2.
All right.
I'm just a little guy. I'm just a little Columbo.
So Columbo just takes 1 damage. Murasaki says, okay. Next up that was all that was all of her things. Next up in the round is Noodles. Let me examine Noodles real quick. Noodles is the weasel.
This makes sense.
Second. Okay. Right, Noodles is going to do something. I see some measurement happening.
Oh, I just remembered that I could actually measure.
Yeah, it is fantastic. Noodles is going to do something similar. How many feet is that? 25. Yeah, Noodles is going to stride twice over to Yu Yang and attempt a bite with teeth, in fact.
Let's see it. Another crit.
That is a 15
Ciao.
to hit.
That is not gonna cut it.
That is not going to cut it. So what? How do you avoid this? Or do you get bitten and it just is ineffective?
I think bitten and ineffective, like the boot or something.
All right, yeah.
It's like thicker than the rodent expects.
Yeah.
Marsupial.
Noodles reaches down to try and bite you and instead meets the very, very thick, like hunting grade, I guess, boot, and ends his turn. Next up is Midori, the other of the Abacus sisters, who is going to
Green.
say, let me take a shot. Stride twice over to Columbo and attack with a short sword.
Columbo, I only have 1 reaction.
Columbo dies.
That is a 14 to hit.
No.
It
That
says
misses.
in chat that it misses by 2.
Oh, fantastic.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, so she you duck out of the way after having learned once. You have adapted like the Borg.
So true.
And she says, "Damn." Next up is Columbo.
All right. Well, we're gonna take another devise a stratagem.
Nice.
Solid.
And that's gonna give us another recall knowledge. I don't suppose that gives me anything.
1 second. What was the number? No, that does not. That
11.
does not.
All right. And then I'm gonna hit, and I think that's like a 26 or something to hit.
Who are you attacking?
The one that's injured.
Okay. That is a 26 to hit. That will hit.
Yeah. Is that a critical hit?
No, it is not.
Ah.
What
Somebody
are you?
has 17 AC.
How do you know not 18?
I guess I don't know that it's not 18.
Oh wait. I clicked critical. That is a 12 damage.
So you're trying with a crossbow at very close range, right?
Yeah. And
Is that only in D&D thing where that's not allowed?
yeah, like I believe they get an opportunity attack if they have opportunity attacks,
Gotcha.
but
So
otherwise,
that
I
was
just
a
like gun. Oh wait, the
Fuck
camera's
yeah,
here.
just straight
Gun.
up fan the hammer. Turned one of them into a
describe what
porcupine.
happens next, Cody.
All right, I'm just a little guy. You hit just a little guy. You hit me. You dared hit Columbo. Shoot,
Um
and it hit.
yeah, she has died. Very cool. We are running near the end of time, so I think we might want to just end this mid combat.
Kill the other
There's a bit
ones.
more that could happen inside this combat as well. But for the moment, let's end it there. I will play some outro music, and we will come back in 2 weeks.
Where Joe will finally be able to attack.
Where Joe will finally be able to attack.
Perhaps.
Jawarida.
We've got like 3 minutes of outro music. I guess it's nothing for the stream because they're not going to be able to hear the stream, whatever it's called, the recording.
This is our ending.
This
Where
sounds like like elevator music.
the poses slowly scroll by the screen as the credits roll.
Yeah. Yeah, so it'll be 2 weeks due to moving next week. I think by that time I should have finished the books, which will be nice.
This one's gonna be a Joe and Chris episode.
Mm-hmm.
We're hoping.
Listen,
There will
I
be
just-
no encounters. We just both do our rituals and
Yeah.
meet up, and you're covered in blood.
Yeah.
I would love for this campaign, like everyone else does things, I never have to cast like a single spell. Like I'm never in combat.
Kitsune pacifist run.
Yeah.
Okay, so idea: we get a big ass tarp.
Mhm.
I put it over my head and stretch it up so I look Cyclops height, and I try and intimidate the other Cyclops away.
That'll
I
do.
don't think
That'll
it's a
do.
Cyclops.
I really
it-
want a zig zig.
I mean,
I do
It
want to
is a
zig a
Cyclops. but I feel like I recognize that it's like a yokai, although I'm not positive.
Fair. Well, big boy height then.
All right,
Does
I
my
think
disguise kit have enough cloth to make me look really big if I stretch my
Do
neck
you
up
have
high?
your disguise kit?
No, that's gonna be later once I get it. You never know in the future when it could be useful to look like you're 15 feet tall.
You know what? I don't even think we know if they're ghosts here. We could have just crossed the water, probably.
so.
I'm sticking
What's
No, that's it. It turns out that's the reason why it says like, oh, don't go in the water, don't play an aquatic race because they don't want you to just swim across. Like, no, all the content.
What's your all's priorities re the Matsuki quests? You have contacting Northridge. I guess right now you're doing the ugly cute part of it.
Yeah.
The bridge.
And ugly cute.
I mean,
bless the
lanterns.
lantern. And I assume blessing the lantern is going to require dealing with the bridge guardians.
Yeah, I mean,
maybe
other stuff is probably better to prioritize, but Raj is mainly focused on making sure his parents are not dead.
Yeah, it is. This is one reason
it's
why
hard
it's
to
important
ignore
to
that whole character motivation.
Yeah, this is why I wanted you all to have exact locations for your houses. Because if they're above the river, that's very different than below the river for this particular one.
I feel like I'm dissociating listening to this.
It's a wild one.
It's funny for me because, as Chris said, there's a slight delay on the recording of the video.
Yeah.
So
I wonder if
can
there is
see
for
the
me as
Discord
well. Let
one
me see.
Me and
reacting
Not
fast.
really.
Aurelia are on very different beats.
Yeah.
Yeah, but also
Fantastic.
like the other version of me is on a different beat than the me that is me in Discord.
Exactly.
You can
We
kind of like
all
make a little
just
wave.
start swiveling.
Well, that's why I was doing it at that tempo, because if you
Just
do,
start
then
swiveling our heads like chickens.
we
Yeah.
swap.
All right, I'm
Exactly.
gonna
Like a
end
metronome.
the recording here. Stick around for episode 2. Peace.